Hey there, everybody. This is George Zeke and Leon. With me here is Playoff Scarf and Ready Player One. And, there's Playoff here too. Let's just call him Playoff Scarf from now on. Why not? I think that's a much better name.
Hi, guys.
Hey there. And as usual, we will be, give me about 1,000 likes to 3 different people after every single match. And you are totally going to give me feedback off of that. But in any case, we're going to be doing some pretty awesome team battles today with House on Hammers, Team VIP, Nemesis, and Wicked. So I'm super excited for that. We're going to be doing these probably every week from now on. A little bit of like the King of the Hill thing. Whoever wins this week will be on next week too. So I'm personally really excited for that, and I hope you guys are too.
And yeah, so we have a big reveal coming up that I think you're going to have fun with. Mm-hmm. And we have to make Ready Player One a mod in the chat so that she can do the
You can
things.
do that because I'm totally not.
I'm going to
in a
move the
position.
scarf
Bye,
as fun as the scarf is. Hello, everybody. I'm actually really excited about today's broadcast.
Oh, yeah.
We have some really fun stuff. So first off, let's just do the news because it's highlighted in yellow, which means I'm supposed to say things about that. Hi, everybody.
News.
First up, Japan launch. We launched in Japan. Nansen at the Shred, Kind Coffee, Domo Furious. No, not Domo. Domo Furious.
No.
Evilfin. That's who it was. Evilfin, all there in Tokyo. Amazing event. I want to give a special shout out to Game Fighters team who took down our devs, to Stan Smith, to AppBank, to Max Marai for their support. Just a really, really fun event.
Oh, yeah.
And that after party, dude. The after party after the match was epic.
So
it was
much
amazing.
awesomeness.
So the Japan launch, a huge success. We're really, really excited to be live in Japan. More Android devices all the time. Go to the Super Evil blog. If you're still trying to get in on Android, it's getting easier and easier. Quick note, we did fix the thing with Petal Minion Candy. So if you were feeling the Petal nerf because Minion Candy wasn't working on her Munion pets, that is working now. That is a good thing. And a quick shout out to Brizzle McFizzle for being a hot dog. I don't know why, but she was a hot dog on the stream.
It's a mystery.
On her stream, and it was very entertaining.
Why wouldn't you want to be a hot dog?
To see her try to reach pinnacle of Frankfurter. Yeah, but I think let's just move right on, dude. People want the reveal.
The reveals? Okay.
People want the reveal.
So first of all, we have...
Wait, did you say hi?
I did say hi.
Can you say hi again?
Hi again.
Has said hi again.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure I let Ready Player One say hi.
I'm going to show you guys the most amazing reveal. We now have a Vainglory logo.
That's your reveal?
That's my reveal. That's it.
That's not very exciting.
That's pretty exciting.
I told people to look for this.
I'm excited.
Hey, I'm pretty excited about this Vainglory logo.
That is not.
I'm excited.
I don't know about you guys, but okay.
That is
for
not
real
the
though.
reveal.
This
So
is the reveal. Boom.
Boom. What are we looking at?
We are looking at Petal, one of her skins.
Bug Petal.
Pretty awesome.
It's Bug Petal. This is the Bug Petal skin. She's kind of the queen bee. We're super excited about it. And now, can they see this?
Not yet. They can't. They're
All
about
right.
to be able to see this.
We're going to show you the first in-game footage of Bug Petal.
Oh my goodness.
Get
this
ready.
is crazy. As soon as I can
Get ready.
adjust my screen to make it work. Here we go. Boom.
Are they seeing this?
They are totally seeing this.
It is Petal. She is on a daisy. So Murgle, the Lotus Throne, is now a daisy, planting the seeds.
And
Here it comes. Yeah.
They're so
She's got a
cute.
little swarm. She's got a little swarm.
They're like
of
terrifyingly
bees.
cute.
The Munion, the onions are now little bees with animations for the antennae. It is so,
is that how
so
you say
cute.
it? Plural of antenna?
Yeah, antennae, for sure, dude.
Okay, if you say so.
I love this skin. This is just a taste of what's to come in the mysterious skin system that we are unveiling in
So
the next
mysterious.
update, in update 1.4. I love the work the team has done. Noxie did the splash art for this. Of course, Marguya on the animations and Chainsaw leading the charge for that art team. Just amazing work, and I'm really excited for people to get to play Bug Petal in game.
Oh yeah, for sure. I honestly, the Munions, what are they? They're like bees, right?
They're bees.
They're
like
terrifying.
Little bees, little bug bees.
I would not want to be attacked by little bees.
Yeah, so of course there are going to be skins for every hero over time. So if you have a favorite, it will be included. And
Eventually.
Where is Playoff Cat? They say Playoff Cat is not a thing. I'm much more excited for this.
That would be hilarious. I don't know if I'm not sure I want to see a Playoff Cat in the game.
Oh, I love it. Wicked Godspeed. That skins the bee's knees.
Badoon.
There it is. There it is.
Very nice.
Player one.
Hi.
Your thoughts on the bug petal skin?
I'm very, very excited.
Yay.
You're getting attacked by 3 hornets.
You
So
are.
much
You
excitement.
say bees, I say hornets.
I like hornets. Hornets sounds a little bit scarier. It's pretty good.
Okay. So
Go back to us. I think
go
we're
back
good.
to us.
We can
We're
do it.
going back to us.
Okay.
Look, it's us.
Hi.
Yay. Oh wait.
Hi.
I totally skipped over reveals. Reveals. Okay, done with the reveals.
Wait, do you want to show the splash art again for anyone who came late?
All right. Back to reveals and splash arts. Splash arts?
Splash art.
It looks pretty
There
awesome.
is the splash art from
gotta
Noxie. You got the inside the beehive, the dripping honey, the bee on the bottom kind of gobbling it up. They all have different personalities, super fun. So we will have an article on the website coinciding with this that has a bunch of thoughts from Noxie on the process of creating this art. And,
Undoubtedly.
super, super excited. So today, lots of ice giveaways. We have the team battles. We have at least one viewer game. We're definitely going to have a viewer game if you're looking to play with Z Kent. And we have this reveal of the petals splash. So pretty good stuff.
So right now we're waiting for all the players to get back into game.
Oh, so you're trying to get the Hammers
almost here.
VIP?
Yeah.
All right, so he's trying to set up the match between Hammers and VIP. I honestly don't know the story of this scarf. I'm assuming this is part of just like Fury going through all these different rounds of like what we could have in the merch store, the infamous merch store that he always tells us is almost ready.
Do you really
So
not know the
actually,
story?
The story behind this is Surprise Birthday's friend sent a picture of Scarf into a
Is this in your personal bubble now? Is this
this
making
is-
you happy?
this is
Wait,
making
make
me
sure you're on
very
camera
happy.
though. Come back.
A friend of Surprise Birthday sent in an image of Scarf, and there's a business that makes these, so I could ideally send in a picture of Playoff Beard and get one of these back.
Oh, so you could make a playoff cat, plushie.
Plushie.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I can make a Playoff Beard Koshka. That's
Oh.
that's what we're gonna do.
All right.
That's what we're gonna do.
Well, that's pretty awesome.
it's
How's
pretty
it going,
awesome.
Jord?
This dude came
It's
back.
going. Give me some time.
I don't-
It's coming.
I'm impatient. I'm always impatient.
Give me some time. Buy me some time, quick.
Buy you
Distract
some
the
time.
audience.
Well, you know the way that we can always buy some time.
Mm-hmm.
Why don't we do an ice winner?
You should do
All
it.
right, I'm going to do a random ice winner. You do not need to spam ice in chat if you are following the channel. That is enough. Just make sure you are following the channel. But what I would like you to do is tell us in match 1 if you think Halcyon Hammers or VIP is going to win.
Mm-hmm.
So
gonna be a really
if you're
good
going to
match.
spam anything in chat, spam Halcyon Hammers or Team VIP so we can get a sense of who you think is going to win in this first match. And I'm going to do an ice winner for fun.
Sounds good. They're almost ready. One guy's resetting his router just to make sure.
Reset-
Because why not, right?
Just want to make absolutely
Sometimes
sure
you just gotta reset your
that it
router.
has no issues. All right, lots of people saying the things. I'm seeing H's. I'm seeing VIPs. It's pretty even split so far, actually. Pretty even split. Let's do an ice winner. The first ice winner of the day. This is 1,000 ice.
I found him.
Huge amount of icicles available at this time, and the winner is Yesh 9-2. Yesh 9-2.
What a
Our
name.
winner. Hold on, I'm gonna write it down.
All
Is
right.
a winner, and Yesh 92. If you see this, actually say your player name in chat, and I'll write that down just to make it simpler. Otherwise, you got to send a private message to Vainglory on Twitch with your player name.
Alrighty.
It's a
So
winner.
players are loaded into the game. Our camera has gone fuzzy, so I'm gonna go fix that real quick.
Why are we fuzzy?
Because we want to be fuzzy.
I don't like the fuzzy
You can be as
unless
fuzzy
it's
as
the fuzzy plushie.
Okay, I unfuzzied us.
All right,
Alrighty. Here we go.
Yesh.
Into the game.
What
Hitting start.
is your player
Boom.
name?
And here we have.
Ooh, all right,
look
we
at
gotta
this
switch
camera.
into we gotta
Spectator
shoutcast.
mode.
We gotta do some shoutcasting now.
On the team of Halcyon Hammers, we have Calixte, HH Reflex, and HH Griswold. And would you like to announce Team VIP?
No.
No?
You
Okay,
do it.
fine. On Team VIP, we have Big Paws, Full Pup, and OEAL93.
Nice. So Yesh92, send us a private message on Twitch with your Vainglory player name so we can get you your 1,000 ice, or drop it in the chat and we'll hopefully see that too.
So, looking at team comps already, we got Daijo, Scarf, and Kashka on one side, and I totally missed the other three because I was watching the top half when the game started. So,
We'll find
they're
out.
already into game. This is going to be really good.
All right.
So we
right
have
off the bat.
Reflex on Scarf, Griswold on Kashka, Calixte on Adagio, and we have Big Paws on Cruel, Full Pup on Ringo, and Arden with OEAL93. I don't know how to say that. OEAL?
OEL. Let's go with OEL. All right, tell me about this blue team comp.
All right, so this blue team comp is really reliant on Scarf getting a fantastic ult off. Adagio's going to be able to get some stuns off.
Strong ass level 1 invade team
And
right
here we go.
Yeah,
The
you do
level
not.
one.
You do
You
not
don't
want to
wanna
miss with
fight
the
the
level 1 Scarf, the level 1 Kashka. That sounds like a bad idea.
Yeah, the Phantom Flames is going to do some serious work, and Kashka being able to use that AoE Twirly Death is just going to be super dangerous. Ooh, who got that? I think
right.
Red Team actually got the both those
Kashka
minions.
explodes the scout trap. They're able to aggress here. They're the stronger level 1 team,
Arden
pushing
taking a lot
OEL
of
out.
damage.
Arden is in trouble right now,
Arden goes
fanning
down.
the flames, and he goes down.
So there is one piece of, silver lining to that. Red Team was actually able to pick up both those minion kills.
Really?
So,
All right.
down in here,
the,
got two
the
minion
level
kills.
1 kills aren't really so much gold. It's more psychological than anything.
Yeah, you actually might see Volp up here actually up in lane farming already. And looking at the gold, Red Team is ahead. Even though they get first blood, the first kill is really not worth that much. So right now we do have...
Tell me about this lane matchup, a Scarf Ringo lane matchup.
Ooh, this is actually a pretty tough matchup for Scarf for the most part, but Scarf does have an early kill, so it might be okay. However, Scarf with the early boots is going to make it pretty tough for Ringo to catch up to him and do any sort of reasonable, high amounts of damage. However, once Scarf gets one Spitfire onto Ringo, he can follow him down the lane and just keep applying that Fan of Flames.
Yep. Absolutely. We have some action in the jungle.
Got Big Paws
right.
going in onto Calixte. Calixte's taking a lot of damage, lots of smite down. Oh, does he make it out of this? No way. Calixte surviving with a bit of HP. However, he's going back in and he just dropped.
Ringo went down though to Kashka, and now Adagio goes down.
Yep, OEAL getting caught out by HH Reflex. And they're going back onto Big Paws. Surprising. So OEAL might make it out of this alive. Big Paws doing a lot of damage. No.
There's the...
The smite comes down, however, not quite enough to take him down. So HH Griswold doing quite well for himself. 2-0-1 on that Kashka. HH Reflex 1-0-2 on Scarf. So blue team looking off to have a strong start.
All right. Here we go. So what does this tell you, just the way they're playing so far?
Right now, it looks like blue team is trying to be extremely aggressive. They're definitely trying to pressure the early game advantage because with Kashka, with Scarf, and with Adagio...
Big Paws is in trouble.
Big
Here
Paws.
comes the Kashka. This is a 3-on-1. He's got nowhere to go. He's shopping, and that's not going to work out for him.
Yeah, but look at the gold. There's 1.1k on the red team, and there's only 943 on the blue side. So even with those early kills, red team's still doing pretty well
Yeah.
for themselves.
Some good lane farm.
Most definitely. And with the early game comp of blue team, this is expected. They are able to pressure them early. However, once Pool gets going, once Ringo gets a few items, there is going to be very tough to take down, especially with the Arden dropping the Gauntlet to protect them all.
All right, blue team stealing a jungle monster while they can. The flare goes up. They're looking to collapse here on blue around the jungle shop. Here comes an Achilles shot. Reflex is able to push them back by zoning with the goop flamed. And here comes the Kashka straight into the middle. A Twirly Death goes out. She's backing off though as Ringo is poking. And it is kind of a standoff here.
This is interesting.
Looking forward to take the jungle monster camp. So orange team concedes the jungle monster camp, laying down the scout traps, looking to fight kind of on their own turf in that tri-brush.
Look at that. There's 4 scout traps for the red team in this bush.
Now, do you like that, or like in terms of the way they're using the money? If they can get a fight there, I guess it's a good
Yeah,
idea.
I actually think it's pretty good because blue team is playing extremely aggressively. So if they do manage to catch a fight on all those scout traps, red team is almost guaranteed to win.
Yeah.
And right here, we see HH Reflex dropping low on energy, so Full Pup might be able to take advantage of this. However, he is a little bit wary of where Kashka and Dajo are, so he's just going to sit back. And right here, we do see Ringo coming out in the lead with CS. 19 on him, 9 on Cruel, 11 on Scarf, and 10 on Adagio. So pretty good farm distribution on the blue side. And as usual, Arden's playing more supporty, so he's not going to have too much fun in this game.
All right, Griswold going with the double Oakheart start. So that kind of Tanksha start that we've seen that's so popular. Right into the scout traps. Now in trouble. Big Paw's closing, has the Spectral Smite stacks on, drops the hammer, but it's not enough to finish off Griswold. And Scarf continuing to poke with Spitfire. They back up into what blue team will not know is a bunch of remaining scout traps. And now you see both teams with the same premise.
Let's just drop scout traps everywhere. Why not? So one thing about Griswold's build, look at his items. He has 2 Oak Hearts and Iron Guard Contract. This means he's going to be extremely tanky. He might not do the most, a huge amount of damage, but he's still going to be doing a pretty good chunk.
And for the people watching who, maybe they've been building the classic kind of Crystal Assassin Kashka, what are the main differences and why would you do one versus the other?
So the thing about the Crystal Assassin and Kashka is that it's extremely effective in bursting someone down very quickly. However, a tanky Kashka can survive much longer in fights, and taking advantage of her perk, which reduces cooldown on every time she gets a basic attack out, she's able to drop a lot of damage just through the base values of her abilities.
Now we see Calixi is going for the weapon attack speed Adagio, which did get a nerf in the last patch. How do you feel about that build kind of in the present state of the game?
I definitely think it's a really good idea for him to go with a weapon build just because he does have 2 effectively crystal carries on his team. He has Kashka, who's going to be doing mostly crystal damage because she's not building any damage. She's just relying completely on her abilities, and Scarf is just a true crystal carry. So that's
a weapon Adagio by virtue of the fact that you have 2 crystal heavy characters beside him.
Right, and right here we do see that red team is actually falling a little bit behind in levels. OEAL 93 is level 3 compared to everyone else is level 5, so a little bit of a sticky situation for him. However, the gold value is still pretty even. I'd say this is actually a very, very even game at this point.
And definitely a smart decision in terms of diversifying those builds. If you haven't been playing as long, or if you're in decentish tier, really important to not have an all blue or an all red team so that the enemy team can't easily counter with defense. You want them to have to choose between, do I want to get a metal jacket? Do I want to get an Aegis? Not be able to be effective against everyone all at once defensively.
Most definitely. And right here you see Scarf actually has hit level 6, so this is a pretty dangerous situation for red team to be in. If they are able to if blue team catches them out, they're going to be able to do a huge amount of damage.
Big Paws is going to walk, but Griswold stepping on the trap, it's not that bad.
With the reflex block, interesting choice. You might notice here that Kashka and Adagio have both picked up reflex boxes.
All right, if orange team moves in quickly, they'll have a 3v2.
Will anything happen here? This is going to be interesting.
All right, a big standoff. Everyone is here in the jungle brush. There goes a Pouncy Fun. It's all in now. And here comes the 2 ults, Subversive Judgment and the Dragon Breath. Big Paws getting the worst of it. Here comes a Hellfire Brew. And Big Paws looks to reflex block. He's able to Dead Man's Rush to keep himself alive with that barrier. He eventually dies, but after a kill, 2 go in. Full Pup trying to hang on against Calexti, and he is going to go down.
Oh my god. Another scout trap! So right there, the ace buff saved Calixte from those scout traps. If he did not run into if he did not get that last kill, he 100% would have died. I'm surprised that Full Pup was not able to kite him back a little bit, just to try to get him onto those scout traps to help him finish off the kill. But fantastic fight on the blue side.
All right. So now, what is Awkward saying? Move the camera. We'll see. We're trying this camera positioning today, and we'll see how we think it works.
I can just get rid of it. We don't need a camera.
I don't think we need to see us.
We only need to see us.
That's probably better for everybody. So long as you can see the builds on the bottom, then we should be all good. Contested gold mine there.
And here we have everyone. Another standoff. Oil needs to get some levels. He's level 4. He, fortunately, with the, EXP changes.
So most everyone at level 7, Arden at level 4, now going to level 5. So clearly with that Iron Guard contract, making sure that his jungle mate Krull is getting the farm. Let's talk a little bit about Krull. We just put in the in-game news feed a great guide from Shinkaigen on kind of the update 1.3 Krull. Now that he has the basic attack, the proc for on-hit effects, you're seeing Aftershock builds, you're seeing Shiver Steel builds. Talk a little bit about Krull's power now.
So right now, I think in this game, Krull's going to have a very, very tough time just because of the team composition of the blue side. They have Adagio, they have Kashka, they have Scarf. Scarf can kite Krull fairly well, especially once he has the Even Harvest. Even Harvest gets to let him sustain as much as he wants against the Krull that's dashing at him. And against the Kashka, she doesn't really rely on her her scaling or her or her attack speed. She's really just... Oh.
All right, there's the Yummy Cat and Frenzy in on full pup, setting up the Dragon Breath, which is able to take a lot of damage off Big Paws. Oil had triggered a reflex block, but it's not enough to keep anyone else alive. He's stuck in the Fan the Flames now and is going to go down as well, so a good sequence for blue team.
Yeah, it's actually really good from full pup.
That's Halcyon
Basically,
Hammers.
anytime he knew the fight was lost, he might as well go to the lane to get some extra farm. And look at the gold. Even though there's a 6-kill difference, it's only a 700 gold lead. That's basically nothing.
Yep. So still very much in contention here.
Yeah, the main difference though is look at this right here. Scout traps for days. So many scout traps for Halcyon Hammers.
And so the damage, so in that close proximity, so you like to see for the vision, maybe in this close proximity though, it definitely looks like they're trying to set up fights on their terrain.
Most definitely, especially since they do have the gold mine already. They basically are forcing the red team to come to them. So if the red team comes, there's scout traps everywhere for just extra damage.
So we're seeing there's a Crucible on Griswold on the Hammers. On VIP, a reflex block, a reflex block, a reflex block. How do you feel about that? Do you like that? Do you like spending the money that way?
Oh yeah, considering that there's an Adagio on the blue side on Halcyon Hammers, I think the reflex blocks are extremely necessary. And there's a Koshka. They have so much stun lock potential. Like if someone gets hit by Koshka's ultimate, they basically need to hit a reflex block or else they're going to get hit by another stun and just die instantly.
Yeah, resetting for anyone who joined us late. This is Halcyon Hammers in the blue. Orange is Team VIP. We're going to have another match, Wicked versus Nemesis, who are teams that won prior on the dev stream, and then we will have a winner's match so long as everyone is still available.
Most definitely.
Griswold almost face-checking that brush would have been dangerous. Now we see an initiate with Hellfire Brew in on Kalexi, who's able to heal himself if there isn't an immediate engagement. So what do you think about that choice of focus?
I think it was fine. I mean, Kalexi actually used his reflex block. I don't think it was necessary. He actually reflex blocked a little bit late, so it didn't even block the fireball. But right here, I don't know. I feel like
Like, let me rephrase it. If you were Team VIP, who would you focus in the next fight if you were going to initiate?
Honestly, I would not even be initiating. I think Team VIP has a
So Griswold going in, Yummy Catnip Frenzy in on Big Paws, who had the barrier from the Dead Man's Rush. There is a defensive gauntlet. Big Paws is trying to fight back against Reflex. It's not going to work. A Dragon Breath comes out. A lot of damage on Full Pup, and the Verse of Judgment melts him down.
Oh, the Scout Trap!
So there down goes Scarf. And OEL is able to get out. Thumbs up coming from Hammers. They like the engagement. They're starting to pull away a little bit now.
Yeah, so they're pulling away a little bit. 1.2 thousand gold. This is it's very interesting. You see a huge amount of kills, but Ringo is just farming up a storm. He's at 67 CS, and no one else is even close. The next highest is 38 on Scarf, and that's not even remotely close to what Ringo has right now.
All right, 12 minutes in. Hammers looking to take down the outer turret here. Will they drop it before? No, they're going to back off smartly. They're going to back off smartly before Big Paws and Full Pup can get there.
Yeah, so one thing that Halcyon Hammers...
Now Gold Mine in play. Gold Mine is about to pay out. VIP would love to not concede this, but they really have no choice at this point.
Yeah, there's no time.
Forcing a fight now is probably not smart. OEL taking... They're going to try. They're going to run out of time, though.
Yeah, it just paid out. It just paid out.
Yeah. All right, so OEL taking some extra damage. He's pretty low now. Of course, he's gone. So you like to see that Dragon Heart on Arden. It's probably... Is that his boots on cooldown?
That would be his boots on cooldown.
All right, so... Interesting. So he is maxing A. So we are seeing a Protector Arden with a Dragon Heart, but he's just fallen way behind. This far in, you would love to see. All right, there's the Crucible. Okay, so he has a Crucible now, and he has a Light Shield. So maybe building toward a Crucible and an Aegis, which is a really good Arden Protector build for sure.
Most
especially
definitely.
with the blue that's going to come in between the Scarf and the Koshka on the other side.
Yeah, and right now, all Team VIP has to do is protect the Ringo. Ringo is getting pretty strong, and if he's able to pick up a few more items, he can actually just, as long as he's protected by his team, he can just wipe out Halcyon Hammers.
All right, for anyone joining us late or joining us for the first time, this is Vainglory on iOS and Android. It's 100% mobile. It is a free download on the App Store. There's always 6 heroes free in the rotation, so it's free to play anytime. Here comes Full Pup with a Hellfire Brew, but then backs away. There's the Gauntlet trapping HH Reflux, who triggers the Dragon Breath. He's doing as much damage as he can before he dies. Big Paws goes down. Full Pup trying to escape, and a Spectral Smite almost fell. He went down anyway. Now they're turning on Oriel, who's going to be able to get out. Kalexi closing with the boots. putting on the poke, and that range
Oh my
is
goodness.
almost enough.
Is he gonna? He's really gonna make
There's
it out.
a Vanguard, and he's going to make it out and avoid the
Wow.
ace.
So
Tell me about that fight from your perspective.
in that fight, HH Reflex was able to get his Dragon's Breath off. If that was not triggered, they probably would have lost that because it did so much damage and it kept him alive just long enough to distract Team VIP from doing any more damage to his teammates.
For the people who are saying I came too late, what was the reveal? We revealed Bug Pedal, and we will show it
Full
again.
Pup is
We will
doing
show it
work.
again. So Kalexi getting caught out cannot happen 15 minutes into the match. Now a Spectral Smite about to drop on Griswold, and there it is, and he goes down as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Full Pup does huge amounts of damage right now. If he's able to just get a bit of time to just freely hit anyone, they are going to drop so quickly. HH Reflex being caught in a bad position.
Now going Hardic as a Mother Fuji, forcing Reflex Block to back off. The turret aggro, OP now, but Oriel, if he takes the aggro, they can tank this if they need to.
They got minions. They're okay.
All right, Full Pup with
making
Twirling
a bit of
Silver,
damage. I
putting
don't know if I can
plenty
take
of
this
damage
down.
in. All right, they're going to back off
Yeah.
now. Kraken has emerged.
Yep, so about 2,000 gold down, but that's not including the trickle gold, so
Big pause.
it's actually not too bad. They're not too far behind, and with the Ringo, if Ringo is able to stay alive in these fights, I think he can wipe the floor with everyone.
All right, so Full Pup, the key to Team VIP's fights. What is the key to Halcyon Hammer's fights?
I think Halcyon Hammer just needs to get the Scarf ult out. If Dragon's Breath comes out and it just keeps Reflex alive, they're just going to win the fight.
So no reliable stun, except for Hellraiser, which we haven't seen Krull successfully throw the sword and cancel a Scarf ultimate. Is that kind of what Big Paws should be focused on in these fights?
It depends. Like, they have a few options. If Reflex starts channeling his ult, Oil can force him away with his ultimate and force him to run through it or to burn a Reflex block. But another option is Big Paws can just run at Reflex and just get stacks of weakness on him to drop his crystal power to extremely low.
All right, Griswold also with an Atlas Pauldron at this point. That will help mitigate Ringo to some degree, as well as slow down
Griswold.
Krull with the Spectral Smite stacks.
So they're waiting in this bush. This is interesting.
Scarf is
you're going
quite
to
far
not
away. Full
gonna
Pup trying to
be-
go around it. So here's a Yummy Catnip Frenzy in on Oriole, but he's the tank.
Oh,
they're
Reflex
trying to
being cut
focus,
out.
but they're going to have to turn. They're going to have to shift focus here, and this is going to be a tough fight. Oh, Full Pup gets melted by Dragon Breath. Big Paws with nowhere to go now, and he does everything he can. It's clearly not going to be enough.
Most definitely. And Calixte coming out strong, 10-2 and 4 on that Adagio.
So a little bit of an awkward start to that fight as people were caught out in multiple spots.
Most
But
definitely.
why did that go Halcyon Hammer's way?
So, like I said, once Dragon's Breath comes out, the Halcyon Hammers is just going to win the fight. Oil is not tanky right now, and no one on Team VIP is really tanky at the moment. If Dragon's Breath hits them, they are going to drop so quickly, and with the with the Eve of Harvest on Reflex, he's just not going to die once it starts going.
Yeah, so you really need to see at this point a focus on stunning Scarf out of that Reflex block, or stunning Scarf out of that Dragon Breath, either with from Hell's Heart with that sword throw, or trying to catch people in a position with the gauntlet where if Scarf wants to move in, he's going to have to smack his face into the wall.
Most definitely. Like right now, it's just going to be an extremely uphill battle for Team VIP. If they can get a 2v3 fight, like right here, this might be their chance. No, maybe not. So also, you might notice like some of those fights, the Reflex box came a little bit late from Team VIP, so that might be something they can work on.
All right. Reflex looking to light someone on fire here, so you see the Spitfire go out in the immediate goop. It does catch Big Paws. A flare goes out. They know they're all there. Here comes the Hellfire Brew in on Reflex, and they go in on Kalexte, all three.
It's the Dragon's
But the
Breath.
Dragon Breath is going to come out. It's going to start
Get the
doing
weakness.
damage to Full Pulp. He triggers a Reflex block. He's poking at the edge of the gauntlet.
Oh.
And he does go down to Griswold, but Big Paws and OEL able to survive that fight.
So that was a really good fight from Team VIP. So what happened there was, even though the Dragon Breath came out, Big Paws was able to immediately jump onto Scarf after Adagio went down and apply those stacks of weakness. That dramatically dropped Scarf's damage because of the crystal reduction, and they were just able to clean up the fight afterwards. And without the Adagio to heal Scarf, without the Adagio to drop his ultimate, they were just, caught in a bad position.
All right, so Team VIP with a Kraken. And now we might see a momentum shift in this match.
Yep, I'm actually surprised Team VIP is going to go by right now. I think they should just try to take down turrets.
So clearly they want to escort the Kraken. If they can, you even get out ahead and tank a turret before Halcyon Hammers is able to get there. Now they are. So now, especially OEL right now, they just want to distract Hammers and force them to decide between attacking Kraken and attacking them. Definitely saw at least one weapon infusion go out. I think that was the Adagio.
Yeah.
So putting a lot of hurt on the Kraken. So not engaging. So this is really suspect for me from VIP. By not engaging, they're not making Hammers make a decision here as to who to target.
The problem is they couldn't engage. Full Pup was dead at the time that Kraken was spawned. However, they do take down one turret. There is a little bit of goal advantage on the side of HH. However, just being able to take the big Pup.
Well, now they're fighting
in.
without
Oh
Kraken
my
there.
Gosh.
So yeah, so no aggro from the Kraken for this fight. Verse of Judgment goes out and just melts Big Paws. OEL in trouble, and this is So that was a very questionable sequence there, in my opinion. They had Kraken. If they were going to entertain forcing a fight, do it when you have a giant freaking monster to force you to decide between the turret and them.
It wasn't even that. The thing was, because even though Kraken was there, Full Pup, the really, really strong Ringo was not there because he was dead. So they weren't even able to do any engagement. They basically, the best thing they could do was what they did. They stood around. However, I'm surprised they went for another turret after Kraken took down the one, because that's a little bit greedy, and they just gave Reflex a super, super free Dragon's Breath.
Trying to force something to happen did not work out for them, and now you're going to see Halcyon take the enemy minion mine. They haven't taken their own. Just take as much jungle farm as they can. And now Team VIP firmly on the back foot. And we've all been here, right? We've all had a fight that we kind of wish we could take back, find ourselves, 15, 20 minutes into a match and on the back foot. Mm-hmm. If you were coach of VIP right now, what would you be telling the team?
I think VIP really needs to just clear out vision on for Halcyon Hammers. Like, Halcyon Hammers, their scout traps are dropping a little bit. Like, they don't have that many out on the field anymore. They have like one right here next to the item shop, but they really don't have too much vision anymore. I think VIP can really just camp a bush and get like a free pick, and then if they can take out anyone on the Halcyon Hammers, I'm pretty sure they can win a fight.
It's Fury.
Hello, Fury.
What are you doing, man?
I'm just watching.
It's a good thing to do.
People want to know about merch stuff, of course.
We're working on it. I still have the pre-alpha version where I can buy stuff.
So there it is for everyone. Fury can buy shirts.
Yes.
But none of you, and that's very super evil.
Are they gonna go in on this? Questionable.
No, it's getting closer actually. Progress is being made.
Fury, what do you think of this match, dude?
I haven't seen it yet.
Well, right here we have Team VIP going to go by. However, they are spied out by Team Halcyon Hammers. This could be dangerous.
It looks pretty even.
Are they okay? Oh, he's dead.
Oh, Big Paws gets caught.
Oh, he's
Here
not
comes
dead.
Griswold. There's a gauntlet that comes down, though. A Yummy Catnip Frenzy in on Full Pup. That's the important one to take down. He triggers a reflex block. Koshka is chasing. Meanwhile, Big Paws in deep trouble. There goes the Ringo. Back in the other corner. OEL trying to escape. He vanguards himself. He moves away, but Adagio way too much, and there's another ace for Hammers.
Yeah, Calixte, he has a breaking point. Like, that is going to swing these fights so much in their favor if he is able to survive. And the problem right now is this is actually an extremely smart build by Calixte, because Reflex is drawing so much aggro from the VIP team that Calixte is just getting free shots off and stacking up breaking point until he just does absurd amounts of damage. So right here, I don't know, VIP, it's going to be really tough for them. They have to catch someone out, or I don't think they can win a fight. If they just run to Halcyon Hammers head on, there's no way. I don't know. Game actually might be over. There's 10 seconds left on his respawns. No, I think they'll probably lose this turret, but game might not be over. It'll be close, though. It will be extremely close. I think it could be over.
All right, this might be GG.
That's GG.
So Halcyon Hammers representing in match 1.
Doing work.
So Halcyon Hammers will move on. So Lady Wabish, I think she's a hammer now. There to root on her team. So Halcyon Hammers will advance to face the winner of Nemesis and Wicked.
Yeah, so look at this. The gold counts on on Halcyon Hammers, it's just across the board, just overall higher than anything that Team VIP has. And that really came from the early game control. I do think that VIP probably gave up a few more kills than they should have early game. And I don't know, they picked a few poor fights, a few poor engagements. They really should have just tried to keep vision around the turrets, let Ringo push. Force Halcyon Hammers to engage on you and not the other way around. Like, trying to force a fight onto the Halcyon Hammer squad was really iffy because Scarf was able to just stand in the back line, cast his ultimate, same with the Daijo. If Team VIP ran into Halcyon Hammers, there's just no way they're going to win that fight. They have to run through a Daijo, they have to run through a Koshko, they have to run through a Scarfle. There's no possible way.
Griswold hiding his build. This is poor form on the dev stream, Griswold.
No, this is the new OP Koshka build, didn't you know? You just have no items.
That's all, you don't even need items this Koshka. Here you see
Alrighty.
Flurry. Ready Player One is half a human on the screen. There she is.
It's my good side.
We need to
Hello,
make an
everybody.
item.
Kraken coming in. I'm going to do ice, and we got a video to show you. We will, after the next match, show Bug Pedal again. So if you came late and you want to see that skin, you will have another chance to see it. I think Kraken wanted to talk a little bit about some profile stuff, and I'm going to give away a whole bunch of ice while he's talking.
Okay, so I just wanted to take a minute to clarify one quick thing. I've seen a lot of posts with people a little bit confused about how the bronze, silver, gold works within the tier structure. So just to explain again, the tiers are just as they were before. We have 10 that have been revealed that people have run into so far, the top being Vainglorious at the moment. Within each of those skill tiers, there is a bronze, silver, and gold level. So if you're bronze of, let's say, pretty good, that means that you are at risk for potentially moving to a lower skill tier. And if you're at gold of pretty good, you have a chance, if you keep winning, that you'll pop up into the hotness.
And just, I'm sorry, real quick, make sure if you're not following the channel, hit the follow button right now because you're not eligible for ice if you don't follow. Here comes Captain Nito, looking a little bit like a Sith Lord.
So dangerous.
I always love when Captain Nito reads the winner. So while Kraken is talking, hold on. While Kraken is talking, let's have Nito read the winners in his glorious voice.
The winner is Wondrous Hello.
That was a little raspy. What is going on? You need some lemon tea or something.
Primatine music.
Getting over a cold.
So thank you for breathing that right in my grill.
I did what I can. I snuck in.
It's
like
just
a
what we
Sith.
needed,
Wondrous
right?
Shirello
He's
is
a
a
good-
winner of 1,000 ice. And we'll do another one.
Basab.
B-Sob,
Bisob?
Bisob.
Bisob.
1,000 ice.
Congratulations, Bisob, you're a winner. Yay.
We're going to do one more winner of 1,000 ice right now, and then more ice after every match.
Karar,
The team synergy. The team synergy is real.
All right, Karar is the winner of 1,000 ice. Congratulations. Send a private message to Vainglory on Twitch with your Vainglory player name. We will get you your ice. Lots more ice to come. And then after the stream, we're going to host Xlana, who some of you may have seen on her marathon stream, and she will have more ice to give away. So lots more chances to win ice.
Most definitely.
We're going to show Bug Pedal again. I just published the article, the reveal article for Bug Pedal, so people can check that out after the stream as well. And we got Wicked versus Nemesis, and then as a winner's match, and we're definitely, before we go off the air, we're going to do at least one viewer game with Z-Kent. So if you've been waiting to play with Z-Kent, you're going to get a chance to do that as well. But right now, I think you had a video.
We have a very silly video.
So we know, so every now and then, we just got to play a video out of the Vainglory community. This is Razencast. And
We're muting this because...
yeah, it's got some copyright music stuff, but pretty entertaining. Let's see.
The power of Arden. Prepare yourself. You aren't ready for the power of Arden. Oh my gosh.
There he goes. Arden all the way into the base. And yeah.
This is the power of vengeance.
That is
When you blood for blood someone, you
blood
go
for blood
in.
at its best. Let's show it one more time. Just rewind. Let's show it one more. So we know about this bug, obviously. You can make this happen with pretty much any hero if you manage to kind of perfectly poorly time your ability to when they finish their recall, you will travel back to base with them. That we are not the first game to encounter this, and It will be addressed at some point. It's not at the top of the priority list. And right now, you cannot feel his leg all the way to base. And thank you, Razencast, for that
that's
one.
fantastic.
Razencast making some great Vainglory videos, and that one just cracked us up at the lair. So, if you manage to do that, try to plant a scout trap in the enemy base just for me.
Yeah.
See,
Just for good measure. Why not?
oh my goodness.
I love that he threw a shield on himself too, and turned to leave like he was gonna
Like,
make
I'm
it out.
gonna
Like,
survive.
Yep.
Are you ready for this match?
I am, but do we want to show off?
Oh,
Petal
let's
first?
do the match.
Okay, let's
You
show
want
off
to do the match?
first.
So after the match, we will show Bug Petal again.
Alrighty, so we got everyone in the game. Let's get going. Let me tell these guys that they're starting.
All right, so what we're doing here,
Starting.
if you came late, we're letting teams kind of, let us know they want to play on the dev stream, and then we're doing it like King of the Hill style. So this stream, we're going to establish who the King of the Hill is. We've got VIP versus Halcyon Hammers. We got Wicked versus Nemesis, and then we have a winner's battle, and that'll kind of establish our King of the Hill. And then we'll let just people try to topple them on the dev stream as we come. We'll make sure we get teams from different regions. But yeah, we're just getting started with this. So
Here
just
we
having
go.
fun and doing some spectated matches. So
Boom.
some names that a lot of you know at this point.
Got
Hardic.
No, go ahead.
Lost, but no, here, someone please.
Lost boy Tom.
Lost Boy top. But if you're tight,
Fuji.
if you're tight with Lost Boy, you get to call him Toph.
That's right.
That's what I learned
Yeah.
from Fuji.
That's true. Also, so I was watching the scrim matches with on Fuji's stream. I think this was yesterday where they were going through a couple of battles.
They had
It
some
looked like
Lev
they have some
games and
really
other stuff.
good- Yeah, they have some really good teamwork going.
Most definitely.
Is this a surprise to you?
It's not.
They
a
are a
surprise, even though I have played against both of them. but no, it's not a surprise. It's just fun to watch.
Cool.
All right, Nemesis.
Interesting team comps coming.
Nemesis, very scary. Wicked, we've seen with a really good showing against Team Vertigo before. Coming back with Panduma, Absolute X0, and Wicked Tank.
If they go with this comp, it could be a full melee comp with an Ardent, and they can just knock people into his wall all day.
Well, we've seen
I'm
this.
disappointed now.
We've seen this out of Nemesis quite a bit. That Glaive, Kashka, Arden, 3-man melee comp, super tanky. Every member of the team.
Well, there's the Vox and
Fuji goes
Arden
Vox.
and Koshka. So they're going. I like this team comp.
All right, Captain Nito, we have the buffed crawl in 1.3. When you think about the changes to crawl and you kind of look at the heroes that are picked, what can Panduma do in this match?
I mean, it's not just Crawl, right? I think overall their picks are going to be pretty interesting because Crawl is a lot stronger in 1.3 in general, but he's also a very swingy kind of hero. You have to be able to get him the golds to make sure that he can survive into late game, and that's a little bit on purpose. I'm mostly curious to see whether or not they're going to pivot Crawl towards Crystal or whether they're going to pivot him towards Weapon. Most players have been finding some really good success with like an Aftershock. Maybe the rest of your items run a bit defensive. And then you get a little bit of attack speed and Aftershock attack
This
speed.
is
seems to be
interesting.
good. Let's see if he pulls out like any of the like the classic Crawl defensive tactics with like the Shiver Steel and the Atlas Pauldron.
Oh,
Look at this. This is crazy.
But this is about to
So
be-
They
Zeke
have
can sing.
no idea.
Zeke can sing. So what are you seeing?
So right here, we're seeing red team. They're waiting for someone to come back in the lane.
Yeah.
This
So
is
Wicked is going to give up a whole bunch of farm on the off chance.
Gambit.
This is a real.
Oh,
so now they're
the
just-
flare,
All right,
the
so
flare.
we've talked a lot about how what do you do to counter a 3-man invade. One thing you can do is just take the high road and do their side of the jungle while they do your jungle. So we've seen orange team and blue team flip off of match start here.
So actually, you know what I would have done? I would have had red team push the lane first. That way, they're forcing blue team to just lose out on farm, and they're getting the enemy jungle.
So for anyone who is
Hardic.
getting a little bit of whiplash here, it is Nemesis in their traditional blue, and it is Team Wicked in orange. Hardic trying to get this monster before, but he's got to back off. A Dead Man's Rush takes it for Panduma, and the early gold is important. Now
Oh,
Nemesis
nice
is
scout
split.
shot.
Nemesis is split. This is a 3v2. Top and
is level
Fuji
2.
are going to have to try to back off here. They're putting a lot of hurt on the Krull though, who can be squishy at level 1. Although he did get some buffs in this match, and a scout trap, and Tank goes down.
not enough of a tank. Panduma, what are you doing?
Why is he still here?
Panduma, please.
Why is he still around? And he goes down as well, so there's an early kill.
Okay, that was a little bit questionable. Fuji was level 2, and there's not that much damage coming out of Team Wicked quite yet. They have a good amount of damage, but like Kroll doesn't do too much at level 1. Vox, he had his dash, I believe. He doesn't do any damage at level 1 either. Like, I don't know. I feel like that was a really odd choice of fight to pick.
It was curious.
Right here, Fuji, level 3 already, Absolute X0. Level 2, however, Fuji has 11 CS. That's pretty solid.
Well, one thing interesting worth noting, the Arden Lost Boy, he actually started with, it looked like he started with Iron Guard. Could anybody confirm? Because that should have given Team Orange just a little bit more of an advantage in that early game invade, because Lost Boy wouldn't have had the tankiness and the resilience, but it just doesn't.
We got a fight down here. So Panduma, so Fuji forced to back off. He's putting the hurt on Panduma though, who's going to go down. Now Wicked Tank is in a bit of a questionable position. They're going to back off and take another jungle monster. But what's exciting for me is seeing Wicked Tank starting that weapon blade while Toph starting the traditional Oakheart. So maybe we'll get like a blood for blood weapon Arden out of Wicked and kind of have that nice, maybe we see like a tension bow bonesaw kind of Arden out of Wicked. That'd be really fun to see the kind of dichotomy in the Ardens today.
Most definitely. So Wicked
going super deep.
He's
this
done for.
Might not work out. Trying to get this monster. Fuji is going to find him. We know the
one
mobility. We know Vox is mobile. Wicked Tank turns down away from the turrets.
Well, there's these people here.
And this is Absolute X0 to Hardic now. Starting in, but there's 2 there. This whole thing is very strange. Now Dope and Fuji having their way with Wicked Tank, who doesn't even have a sustain build. So a Vanguard keeps him alive for another moment, but he will go down.
But before he goes, he pops that Scout Trap.
So I feel like
Did he though? Did he get it?
Yeah.
Wicked is not playing this too well. I think if they're getting caught out in the jungle this often, Panduma, what are you doing? Like, Absolute X0 should just be shoving this lane over and over and over and over, forcing Fuji to come into lane to stop him. And right now, even like, I don't know, they're really split on their decision making. Like right here, you see Absolute X0, he's just going into the enemy jungle again. This is, I don't know, I feel like it's a little bit strange.
Oh, and Necro, dude, if you are, saying things about the weapon Arden, if you do an attack speed Arden with either a tension bow or even a sorrow blade, like that can get really scary if you're putting points in blood for blood. You need to mess around with that more. Depending on what the team needs, I play a weapon Arden all the time. It works out really well. You also can see the double proc Arden with the aftershock and the tension bow can be scary as well.
So Absolute X0 just recalling the enemy jungle. He was able to clear out both these 2 camps, recall, get out safely.
That's a good moment.
So pretty good moves there. However, Fuji, this is his chance to take advantage of the lane. Like, he's going Crystal. He's 3-0-1 already. He's going to be doing huge amounts of damage come mid-game. I'm not really sure if Wicked can handle this at the moment, but if they split out pretty well in fights, I think they'll be okay, because Crystal Vox is actually quite weak.
And what I like, let's be frank, even though Wicked had a really nice showing in their prior match against Vertigo, I think a lot of people consider Nemesis the favorites in this match. And to see Wicked come out early, try to catch someone going to lane, just being super aggressive with jungle invades, doing some wacky stuff that may or may not pay off. I think that's what you have to do if you're Wicked. I think you have to be willing to play fearlessly in this match and try to score an upset.
Yep, most definitely. So right here, Wicked is Tank's a little bit caught out again. He does have his Vanguard up, I believe. So he does Vanguard to Panduma to create some distance, but not enough as all 3 members of the team are there. Fuji just putting the hurt on with Vox and Absolute
so
X0,
again,
go push.
So there. One thing is just kind of keeping Nemesis guessing. Another thing is being caught far away from your team while engagements are happening. So now Absolute X0.
Wait,
and he's going to get caught by
He's
Fuji.
level 7. He should fight this. He has to fight this.
Yeah.
But so there's a Sonic Zoom and he backs off. So Fuji's reputation.
He's dead.
There's another. So he had a chance to win a fight, tried to run because Fuji is known in the community and he's going to pay for it. You saw Wait For It come out. The shockwave followed, just melted the health bar, and he goes down.
So just imagine if he was pushing this way, he could have denied like 2 waves of minions to Nemesis.
Yeah.
But instead, he went for the invade. I mean, the invade was fine. He got a little bit of goal out of it, but it's just not worth it. Sometimes you just have to go in and shove the wave.
And I see Dr. Evil saying, so Wicked is playing out of the book. Nemesis sticking with the script. What do you think the Nemesis script is?
The Nemesis script is invade jungles and keep trying to get kills. And
so there's a Yummy Cat and a Frenzy in on Panduma. He's going down fast. There's a Melty. He's dead. And
Dead. He's just dead. He's just dead.
Great commentating. It's some pro commentating.
his dead carcass is so dead.
He done died.
But
He's just dead.
And he doesn't even have an Iron Guard contract to collect gold while he's dead. He's just so dead.
Yeah, so
He's
this is actually a very
dead.
common play from Nemesis. Like, they're just invading early, taking advantage of the jungle, and there's not really anything Wicked is doing to counter them. They fell behind early. However, they could group up in lane, shove lane, go back to their jungle, shove lane, come back to their jungle. They can force 2v3s, and right now they're playing scared. It's unfortunate.
It's a pretty sizable gold lead right now.
1.9k is pretty big, but it's not huge. Like, it's spread out among a few members of Team Nemesis, and there's no one member that's particularly like much stronger. I guess Hardik is a little bit ahead.
Nito, what sticks out to you from these builds so far?
Yeah, I was just looking at that. Like, it's interesting because a lot of players, especially when they're going with Arden, they start pivoting towards proc builds. You'll see a lot of tension bows, a lot of aftershocks coming out on Arden, and then they'll have the rest of his build devoted to defense. Whereas in this case, both Ardens right now are mostly stacking towards defense. Lost Boy Toph is got more defensive items. The Wicked has only one weapon item, one small dagger, and I don't think that either one of them are really...
Hardik goes in with a pouncy fun. Panduma with a Dead Man's Rush is able to survive with that barrier. Wicked Tank trying to protect, but he's caught now and is going to go down quickly.
Poor guy. Panduma is...
Walked straight into the
Maybe
gauntlet,
dead?
Lost Boy Toph's gauntlet.
Yeah, he's down.
Oh, and there's a wait for it, and goes down as well on a twirly death.
Yeah, and I think it's not even paying off for Wicked because he's not tanky enough right now to be able to survive, and he's been put in a couple of positions where he just gets caught out repeatedly. So unfortunately, he's going to have to invest a lot more gold into his defense in order to stay relevant. Right now, Lost Boy, I think, is really going to have the advantage in terms of tanking with Arden.
I think Lost Boy's ult is going to be doing a lot more right now because if you look at Team Wicked, none of them have a reflex block. So they're just never going to be able to get out of that gauntlet.
That's very true.
My main concern for Team Wicked right now is...
10-0 in kills?
Well, there's 10-0 in kills, but they're not building any shield. Look at Team Nemesis' team comp. They're literally going all blue. If you can get a little bit of shielding, it's going to drastically reduce the amount of damage you're taking, and you might be able to just hold out for a mid-late game. And Weapon Vox late game is really, really good. And Crystal Vox, he does kind of fall off. Like, if you're able to spread out in team fights, he's not going to do that much damage.
I've seen some pretty brutal crystal boxes.
Yeah, but that's only if you clump up.
Yes,
if you
only
don't
if you
clump
clump
up, he's doing nothing.
So again, for any... Oh, wait, so now we're going to look at an engagement here. So Yummy Cat and
no.
Frenzy in on Panduma. He's going to go down straight away. A gauntlet comes down from Wicked. Lost Boy Toph is caught in that, but he's not really afraid. He's got that double dragon heart, and...
Yeah, as I mentioned, like, you know, he's tanky enough right now
Yeah.
that by the time they're running into mid-game, he's not going to be too threatened by getting just like 2 points of pressure, 2 characters of pressure on him.
And for anyone who's not as familiar, hasn't played a ton of Vox yet, what Zeken's talking about with the clump up is if you are close together, that resonance from Vox is going to make those basic attacks bounce from member of your team to member of your team to member of your team and just do so much damage. So if you're playing
Goodbye.
against a Crystal Vox, you have to spread out. So there's a gauntlet. Wicked Tank has nowhere to go. He's going to run in a circle and then faceplant.
He's going to run in a circle, in a circle. Oh, a stun coming out. But
So a
that's not
Hellraiser
gonna
catches
be
Lost
any
Boy
good.
Toph. It's not going to matter. A little bit of turret aggro. They're not worried about it. So this is pretty clinical from Nemesis at this point. They know exactly what they need to do. They're just going to be merciless in closing out this match.
Most definitely. Well, I still see the opportunity. Like, if Team Wicked can hold out for like 5 or 6 more minutes, their Vox might come online, and he went on breaking point. Okay, that's interesting. I don't actually like that build too much on Vox because he has to be pretty close range, and he's pretty squishy if he goes with that build. However, you know, if they get to late game, if they get like 6-7 more minutes in here, they can definitely start making an impact in these fights.
I love your optimism.
I have faith.
Well,
I
and
believe.
I mean, in spite of the fact that there's like a lopsided view on the kills, the turret count is still equivalent, right? Like,
This is
they,
true.
They haven't pushed hard in the lane yet.
This is true. Like, they're definitely just focusing on jungle, which is why I'm surprised that Team Wicked is not just shoving the lane over and over and over. Because they can get a lot of gold. They can force people on Nemesis to come into lane, and it's just not happening right now. Oh man, the double flare is coming out. So everyone knows where everyone is. They're just gonna push. So So this is where Crystal Box is actually really good. He can shove lanes like no other, and if a good wafer comes out here, they can just melt people on Wicked. But they're okay. They are just,
So a Hellraiser catches Fuji. There's a Yummy Catnip Frenzy on Panduma. That's like the 8th time we've seen that. Panduma getting focused with the Yummy Catnip Frenzy and going down right away. Lost Boy just making sure Hardik is okay. Putting a little extra poke on Wicked Tank. Absolute X0. Nothing he can really do other than try to clear these minions so that the turret can aggro, but there's a really nice gauntlet, catches Absolute X0 and Wicked Tank. They're both going to go down. There's an ace. We'll likely see a hard push here.
Yeah, this turret's going down. The next turret might not go down. I don't think they have enough tankiness quite yet for it. However, the gold mine's going to be theirs most likely. I don't really think there's too much we can do at this point. They can stall out, but at this point, it's going to be extremely rough. They're 7,000 gold behind. It's just looking really rough for them. Look at these scout traps. They're everywhere. So many scout traps.
All of the visions.
Scout traps for days.
Yeah, Nemesis still running strong blue, but only Arden seems to have picked up any shield about that.
Yeah, definitely. This is why I'm a little bit surprised. Like, they can see they're going pure blue. Like, 100% of their damage is going to be crystal damage, and there's just not any shielding coming out. Well,
is there any? I don't think there's any.
There is armor coming out from Absolute X0. Why? Yeah. I don't understand. I guess you can get it out of this pauldron. That might help a little bit, but honestly, you need some shielding. An Aegis would work wonders for your entire team.
Fuji.
Do you call it Aegis?
Aegis?
That was awesome. That was good.
You can call it whatever
All right,
you
Fuji
like.
just with absolutely no fear now. Probably trying to set up a wait for it. We've seen, though, every fight, Hardik beginning with Yummy Catnip Frenzy on the crawl, who goes down immediately, never gets a chance to stun anyone with the Hellraiser sword. And from there, it's academic.
Mm-hmm. I think at this point, it's really just... Wicked isn't really counter-building what Nemesis is throwing at them. Like, you know they have a Koshka. Where are the reflex blocks? Come on. Come on, guys.
Spilled Milk wants to know, will Catherine's shield reflect Vox's resonance attacks?
Yeah, if they hit hard enough. It reflects anything that hits hard enough.
All right, in comes Fuji with a Sonic Zoom. He does get caught by the sword. Hardik comes in, though, and Krull immediately melts again. A Yummy Catnip Frenzy prevents Absolute X0 from escaping. He's going to go down as well. Wicked Tank trying to escape. Lost Boy going deep, and instead, are they going to tank the turret? They're not going to tank the turret. They're just going to take another 2 kills, back away, and do their thing.
They're going to take Kraken. Kraken's going to drop before it even does anything. Watch. It's going to take so much damage before it even has a chance to attack.
In comes a Vanguard. Helga is displeased with life.
She doesn't have much of a life.
Wicked Tank with a last gasp effort runs in, but it's too late, and now he's gonna just pay for it.
2 seconds in his ultimate, but he's dead. Goodbye.
Well, I don't mind that. I mean, you gotta try to do something.
This is probably game. I'm thinking this is game. Nemesis coming out really, really strong. I really don't think Wicked has the damage to take down Kraken. And yeah, one turret's already gone. I think this is over.
Night Owl, when will Vainglory come out on Android? The Android beta is out. Ready Player One.
Yep, we are out. So I actually added some devices as late as yesterday. So a few additional Lenovo devices, and if you are on the forums, I would go to announcements to see what's been added and what's new. We're adding devices every day. And ping us in chat if you have any questions.
So click that link to the FAQ, see the list of devices if you're trying to get in on Android. It's pretty easy to get into the Android beta at this point.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
This is rough.
Nemesis doing their thing. This is why they have the reputation that they do. Clearly establishing themselves as the first Kings of the Hill. Halcyon Hammers. Well, Halcyon Hammers is going to get a shot. This was kind of the winner's match from the prior stream, so it's kind of Halcyon trying to knock him off the perch at this point.
I think Halcyon can do it. I believe in them. Alrighty, so...
There is the GG.
Nemesis coming out with a devastating victory. Fuji 7-1-11 on Vox. Hardik 11-1-5 on Koshka. Lost Boy 1-0-15 on that Arden. Absolute X0 2-4-0. Wicked Tank 0-7-1 and Panju
so
0-8-1.
If you're not watching Fuji, he is a Vainglory broadcaster. I just put the link in the chat. You can see more of this Vainglorious level play out of Nemesis and out of Fuji in particular. It's a lot you can learn just from watching them play and the choices they make, what they build. So a really kind of clinical surgical performance out of Nemesis today, kind of showing what they're made of as arguably the strongest team in North America.
Most definitely. So right here, you do see the builds, mostly blue on the side of Team Nemesis, and they have 3 reflex blocks, 4 including the Crucible. So they were ready for that Arden. They were ready for that Cruel. Team Wicked, no reflex blocks. Why? There's so many stuns coming at you. You have to be able to block those. Like if you get hit by Koshko, you're dead.
All right.
If you get trapped in Gauntlet, you're dead. Why? Oh well, it's okay.
So I'm gonna do more ice while Zekent shows the bug pedal again.
Hello.
We'll show bug pedal again.
Bug pedal.
And we're gonna have a winners match between Hammers and Nemesis, and then we're gonna definitely play at least one, hopefully more viewer games where you get to play with Zekent. So definitely stick around for that. After this stream, we're gonna host Xlana out of Australia, so probably NA games and SEA region games, and she's gonna have ice to give away as well. Are we showing the pedal?
It's already being
All right.
shown.
Tell us about
See.
pedal.
Gotta invite
Hell is
these.
the
Whoops.
queen of the Halcyon Fold.
Wrong
The
person.
Queen Bee, very
Oh my
exciting.
gosh, I'm really bad at inviting people.
You're terrible at inviting people. So for anyone who joined us late, we did fix the minion candy issue. You can use minion candy on Pedal's minions, or in this case, after this skin is out, Pedal's bees, her little swarm of bees, the antennas going back and forth. She's on like a daisy throne instead of the lotus throne. I just love this skin. Super, super fun. And let me give away some ice. All right. Ready Player One, why don't you announce the joy?
Cookie Pro 99.
That was so good. Is a winner. Cookie Pro 1, Pro 99 wins 1,000 ice. Congratulations, Cookie Pro 1. Let's do some more winners.
1 second. I need to get Vox onto someone real quick.
The next winner,
Optic Beast 73.
Optic Beast 73 is a winner of 1,000 ice. Congratulations. We are showing the Bug Pedal skin coming soon. Every hero will have a skin. Those, may not roll out all at exactly the same time, but no hero will be forgotten. And let's do another ice winner. Make sure you're following the channel. You cannot win unless you're following the channel.
Samooper. Samooper? Sam Ooper?
Is a winner of 1,000 ice. Congratulations. Make sure you send a private message to Vainglory on Twitch with your Vainglory player name so we can get you your ice. If you cannot figure out how to do that, then you should cry, but then you should email support@superevilmegacorp.com and we'll make sure to take care of you.
Most definitely. All right, we have the next match ready to go. So here we have some people in the game. I'm just going to start it up in just a second.
We are going to do viewer games
Starting.
after this. Maybe Fury will make some crazy rules for us. I've been really enjoying seeing a lot of the random stuff like autocorrect.
Mm-hmm.
If you're watching autocorrect's broadcast, usually early in the morning, at least in California time, he's got the fox hunt thing that he's doing with Taka, which is really fun, Taka mini game. We're seeing, of course, the Mind Mania and a lot of people using exceptions plugin for Ultimate Bravery. Just really fun to see some of these mini games.
All right, let's see Nemesis take on Halcyon Hammers. So Nemesis potentially coming out with the same team comp. Who knows? They have... I'm not really sure yet. So Halcyon Hammers, Koshka, Adagio, Vox. I really like this team comp. It's pretty mobile, and it's going to be really, really good just for quick engagements. We haven't seen what Nemesis is locking in quite yet. They have they got Toph hovering over Koshka, but that's usually Hardek's thing, so we'll see.
Well, maybe, they might mix it up a little here. Things went really well in the last one.
Oh yeah, there we go. So Hardek locking into Taka, so double assassins with the Ringo. This could be really interesting. They have an extremely squishy team comp. However, Koshka, Building Tank, a little bit dangerous.
Wow. So clearly this tells you Nemesis is feeling good about today. I think Taka right now, he's a hero who's under review. He's
No,
very,
he's
very
in a pretty good spot right now, I think.
He's very, very strong, especially at the lower elos. And the higher you climb, kind of the more we've been taking a look. But going with a double assassin comp and going with a Taka, they have some cojones pulling this out.
I actually really like the double assassin comp. You can burst someone really, really quickly and take them out of the fight. So if they're able to do that, Hardik runs into HH Senpai and stuff happens. Some stuff happens.
Some stuff
Nothing
happens.
is
There's a
bad.
Kaku. He's running right past.
Fuji.
Fuji's going to
Fuji.
back away.
Fuji.
Griswold now
Fuji burning the potion
moving
already.
in on Fuji.
Doing a lot of damage. The
He's
heal's coming
not
out.
going to go in past the turret as he would clearly die.
Yep, so this is where HH just shoves the lane. Just shove the lane. Yeah.
All right, but Taka is deep
Good.
in the enemy side jungle, getting some farm while this is happening. So,
Could
so
be a little
some
bit dangerous for him.
seriously fearless play out of the gate.
This is actually a pretty smart play. It's very unlikely that Halcyon Hammers will be checking that spot quite yet, and he's going to just recall for this, probably. I'm thinking he's just going to recall immediately after this. And Vox versus Ringo in lane. Vox actually loses out in this matchup because Ringo can literally run at him. You hit Trolling Silver and run at Vox and just keep shooting him, and he just dies. So Taka actually did not recall. He's actually just walking back to his side. I feel like recalling might have just been faster. I'm not really sure if that's true, but that's fine. So HH Senpai taking a lot of damage. He is level 2 though, so Fuji might have to be careful. However, Fuji hits level 2, and here we see why Ringo beats Vox. Vox, every single time Vox walks up, Ringo hits him. Every time Vox tries to get a last hit, Ringo hits him.
So clearly, Vox, he can be played jungle, he can be played lane, and he's got some tough matchups if you want to go lane with him.
Most definitely. So here we see Griswold coming into lane, maybe potentially ganking Fuji. No, this is... Yeah,
So
really?
Griswold going in deep on Fuji. He's committed now.
Oh,
He's going to keep
they
going,
got the kill.
and they
Wow.
are able to get the kill.
Oh, turret? Nope, no more shots. So HH Senpai dropped pretty low, but not quite low enough to die.
All right, so for everyone who was saying or thinking after the first match that Nemesis was going to have a walk in the park to establish themselves at the first King of the Hill, they're going to have to earn this win, and Halcyon is not going to lay down for him.
Most definitely. So Halcyon, this is actually a really good lane position for Halcyon because the lane's going to push back towards Halcyon's side. And this means that Fuji's going to put himself in a little bit of danger. And since he's already been ganked once, he's going to be a little bit weaker than Vox here coming out from Senpai. Ooh, Fuji getting flared. He's fine. He's fine.
Have you noticed any questions in chat that we should be answering?
So I actually find this a little bit interesting. HH Senpai is actually pushing up a little bit hard. I would actually let Fuji push towards me just because the ganks can come in. Koshka plus a Daijo is really, really devastating for Fuji right now. And right so you see him backing off because he knows if he walks up, he's going to be in a lot of danger.
So we're going to do at least one viewer game, hopefully more after this. What server do you want to do the first viewer game on?
I can do it on any. Let's do the North American one first, and then we can try going European afterwards.
All right, so maybe NA and then EU. We know we got to do special stuff for
fights are
SEA.
happening.
A
Fights
lot
are
of less
happening.
people are up. So I thought you were going to call it. I'm sorry. So Griswold now caught in the middle of the fray. He reflex blocks to try to stay alive. The silence was deafening as Griswold goes down. Senpai now in a world of hurt as Hardik goes in. He's going to be able to survive, though.
Most definitely. So right there, lots of damage coming out on Team Nemesis. HH Senpai potentially going down. No, one more shot would have done it, but not quite enough damage. So that was really, really good coming out from Nemesis. They all pick up 2 kills, 2-1. And right here you see Calixte. He's trying to catch Hardik, but Hardik's just being sneaky. So sneaky. Can he get this? I think Calixte's got this. Oh, Hardik's taking a ton of damage. Holy cow. But they're going to be able to take this minion. Chased out Hardik. He's going to kill up a few minions. He's going to step on a trap. He's dead!
You were right. that did happen.
That was amazing.
Death calls.
So
OP.
nice scout trap placement from Team Halcyon Hammers.
All right. So now Vox with a little bit of free farm in lane. Griswold and Kalexi seeing what they can make happen. Farming the jungle. Everyone's shopping and having a good time.
Fuji's just kind of chilling there. Oh, this is...
Fuji with the Achilles shot, and in goes Lost Boy Toph. They turn on Griswold.
It's interesting.
Hardik arrives,
That's...
and he hits somebody and then leaves. And then he goes to the shops.
This is a pretty even fight. I don't think anyone wants to engage because they're scared of scout traps being around. But that was actually a really good fight for House of Hammers. They were able to chase out Nemesis from their side. And Nemesis is actually really looking for a snowball. If they're not able to snowball this game, it's actually going to be fairly tough for them to win just because the team composition from House of Hammers is, I think, a little bit stronger come late game. However, if Nemesis gets ahead at all, the dives will be coming in one after another, and there's just not much you can do about it when you have both Taka and Koshka jumping on you. Let's see. A few more flares coming out. The CS is actually definitely in favor of Fuji. HH Senpai at 21, Fuji's at 28, 6 minutes into the game, so pretty solid there. They are gonna see Nemesis walk in. They have scout traps around. So they're gonna, don't face check that, please. You just saw them.
A plea goes out from Zekent. Senpai all alone. So Nemesis looking to take this gold mine here. Senpai sees it. He's going to hang around and try to snipe. A killie shot goes out on Senpai as Fuji turns on him, and they're going to, no, he's going to be able to sonic zoom and get away. They turn back to gold mine.
Fuji's dropping.
And
Fuji's not dropping.
Fuji's dropping. Nemesis got it. Kalexti is not going to get the kill, and Senpai is going to have to retreat. Fuji is going to recall. Oh, that could have gone better for Halcyon Hammers, and now Griswold caught.
Oh, Griswold's doing work.
He's so Hardik trying to pursue, and he steps on another mine, and he's in trouble now, and he's going to go down. So looking for that kind of opportunity to Kaitan, but it doesn't work out for him.
Most definitely. So look at these scout traps. There's just scout traps everywhere in all these bushes. This is actually really good placement from Nemesis. If House of Hammers wants to invade, they're going to have to go through so many scout traps that, you know, Nemesis is going to know exactly where they are. And right here we see Griswold, you know, killing a few minions, getting a little bit far. I think once level 6 rolls around, House of Hammers is actually going to have a much better time in these team fights.
All right, so we do have one more small reveal. It's just informational that will happen after this match. So stay tuned for that, along with more ice. A pretty important, you know, it's not sexy reveal, but pretty important reveal of a little bit more information you're going to really care about coming after this match. So there's an Achilles shot straight into an X-Retsu, and Griswold is done. A Yummy Catnip Frenzy comes in on Toph. He's able to get out, though, with a Crucible. What was that? Wait for it. Dropped the entire Nemesis team, but Fuji with that burst, he's got the tension bow. You saw the health bars. An X-Retsu goes in again, but he's going to die as well.
Fuji's going for the ultimate. Nope, not in range. You can't find him. Whew, close. Lost play. Gonna step on a scout shot, maybe?
Exchange.
Nope, he's totally fine.
Right.
Oh, he's going. He's okay. He's okay.
I love how excited you get with the scout traps.
The scout traps are awesome. It's really fun when someone gets killed by a scout trap. It's just really exciting.
Yeah, there's going to be ice after every match. There will be a lot more ice, so stay tuned for more ice winners.
Farming strong, 43 CS, 3-1-2. HH Senpai 1-0-0 and 31 CS. So Fuji definitely coming out on top right here. However, Griswold's getting pretty strong. He's 3-2-1 on the Koshka. However, his CS is not quite there yet. But this is where everyone has hit level 6 and the ultimates will be coming in.
Tarragon, I would agree with you that playoff goat nude would not be sexy.
Alrighty. House and Hammers just doing a little bit more farming. I honestly think House and Hammers should take this game. If it goes long enough, even though they're down in gold right now. Oh, Senpai, please.
Hardik putting a little hurt on while Senpai is shopping. Here comes the Hellfire Brew focusing the same target. Senpai forced to back away.
Back off, guys. Back off.
Fuji now. Can you move your arms a little bit so I can see the screen? Thank you. So, Pounce goes in. A Yummy Catnip Frenzy wasted. And Kalexi is caught. There's a wait for it in. A lot of damage output. Nobody else going down. Adagio is going to recall. So another weapon Adagio from Halcyon Hammers. We're seeing Koshka with the early Crucible. No other crystal whatsoever.
Most definitely.
Senpai with a Tension Bow Vox, a little extra attack speed on Nemesis's side. We see that Eclipse Prism and the Reflex Block. Fuji sees something here. A Tension Bow damage goes out. The poke and Senpai's going to go down. There's the X-Retsu and a Yummy Catnip Frenzy and another member of Hammers melts. This is exactly the kinds of engagements that Nemesis thought they could have when they pick this team comp, Zekent needs to plug in.
I need to charge my phone. Phones need to be charged. Dink.
Oh my goodness, it's making all the noises.
Huh, that was
All right,
interesting.
I think you're okay.
Let's charge it off of your computer instead.
Okay,
Here you go.
move the camera if you can.
Alrighty, hopefully this goes better.
Oh, I should be plugged in myself.
Nope.
I'll plug in.
Well, I'm gonna have to swap phones after this. Yep, we'll be fine. So right here, Senpai is just walking around. This gold mine's most definitely gonna go to Nemesis. It's already pretty much full, and I don't know. I still feel like the team fight should be going towards House and Hammers come into late game, because even though, well, Osprey he's pretty tank, but honestly, some armor is gonna
Try
do
it
a
now.
lot to negate the damage coming out from.
We have players in the chat who thought that noise was their own iPad.
I think it might be an issue with the connector thing.
All right, I'll get you a different kind of plug.
No, I think I need to use a different phone. I'll swap out after this game is done. No worries. Should be just fine. Alright, so Fuji farming up the storm,
try.
62.
Let's try it.
Alrighty.
I have faith. I believe.
Oh, it just ditched me.
Uh-oh.
Here, I'll put
It's not on.
There we go.
Yeah!
We're now charging my phone.
Yeah!
So there we go. Bokting taken out by all these tension bows coming out from the blue side. Nemesis doing a lot of work with these tension bows. I really think that some armor is needed or some health. Like, they're getting bursted down so quickly that they're not even able to use their abilities, and that's really just swinging these fights so heavily in favor of Nemesis.
How long has this game been out? So we've been out globally for about 3 months. We actually just launched in Japan literally yesterday. Korea shortly before.
2 weeks ago?
What are you talking about?
Korea.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
I was going to say shortly before that.
Yes.
Ready Player One knows all the things. Yeah, so really most of the world now covered. So we've been out globally for about 3 months, excluding East Asia, and we're really excited that we're adding that part of the world now. This is 100% mobile, iOS and Android. We have an engine that the real Crawl and the team built from the ground up for core gaming on touchscreens. So we're kind of able to do an unapologetically core MOBA, and we're really excited now that we have spectator mode in the game that we can do experiences like this.
So it looks like Nemesis is just taking out the turrets, no problem. Top maybe caught out. I doubt it. He has a ton of reflex blocks. He'll be fine.
Reflex blocks to burn.
Yep, pretty much. So Halcyon Hammers, they're caught on a pretty bad spot right here. Senpai taking a ton of damage. Fuji going in.
There's the Yummy Gauntlet Frenzy. He's going to go down. Aversive Judgment dropping. Lost Boy Toph is going to go down as well. Hardik is going to be able to take out Kalexi. Griswold closing. No, so Hardik backs off, turns focus to Griswold, and is going to get that kill with a K10. He's looking to go all the way with the Exaretsu taking double turret aggro, but the Kaku going invisible. That is going to keep him alive as the turrets lose sight of him. For anyone who is less familiar with Taka or new to the game, when you see that cardboard box, he's invisible. He's invisible. That's what the allied team sees. The enemy team, he just vanishes.
Yeah, I'm actually very surprised Fuji's not maxing out his trolling silver. The extra attack speed coming out from it is actually extremely helpful, but looks like he's taking an extra point of Hellfire Brew, so that's totally okay. Getting the extra 2 damage out on the enemy team is pretty big, especially when they're going for this heavy burst.
All right, so let's take a look at Taka's build. This is kind of the surprise hero of the match. Hardik busting out a Taka. We have a metal jacket and a tension bow. Tension bow can be really nasty on Taka, so he's got a lot of crit. You combine that with kind of the burst damage of tension bow. But we're leaving the sweet spot for tension bow in terms of kind of the time of match that it's most effective. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, most definitely. I think tension bow is a really good item come like 6 to 9 minute mark. And right now, even though it's a little bit late for tension bow to be particularly effective, it's still going to be really good just because Halcyon Hammers is not particularly tanky. They're going to be able to chunk down any single target. If they both focus one person with a engine bow, they're going to just drop them to half health or more.
And Fuji with the kitchen sink weapon build, he's got the tension bow and the sorrow blade and the blazing salvo that he's working on.
Yeah.
or the tornado trigger that he's working on.
I honestly think if Kraken is going to drop
All
so
right.
fast.
Hammers caught completely unawares here. There goes up the flare. It's way too late. Griswold
Yeah, that's
trying to
exactly.
close a miracle pounce is not
Griswold,
going to happen.
no.
Instead, he's just going to sacrifice
Griswold,
his
no.
life. Yummy Catnip Frenzy ends it. Yummy Catnip
Oh.
Frenzy the other way. Verse of Judgment drops Fuji down, and but he's
Senpai went
able
pretty
to
deep.
turn, and Kalexi is going to drop a really good engagement for Nemesis along with the Kraken.
So that was a little bit iffy from Senpai. He was pretty safe in the backline. However, he went in for the kill onto Fuji, I believe, and it just wasn't going to happen. So right here, I actually think it's a game because House on Hammers is not going to respawn in time to take care of the Kraken.
Alexi,
and-
maybe the ice will rain down on you. It is completely random. We're giving away ice after every match. I'm excited that we can do some viewer games today as well. Get all of you involved, or some of you involved, whoever we can.
Ooh, Hardik goes down.
Hardik goes down
So
as they're
Fuji might
trying
drop
to,
here.
as the turret
However,
drops.
the Kraken.
Helga
Kraken.
is going to do her thing.
They got this, they got this. Okay, so they're actually gonna survive. So Nemesis went a little bit over aggressive there and paid the price for it. However, they're still up by about 9,000 gold, so I think they're still pretty okay with this.
Who
Yes.
wins a Shinkaigen Fuji deathmatch?
We all win? All the viewers?
We all win.
We
I
all
like
win.
that.
Alright, so Kraken has dropped. Their last turret's down to a sliver of health, so
There's
Taco
hope.
can just sneak in, destroy it, and kill a Vayne. But let's see if House of Hammers can hold out. I think they really have to rely on getting some infusions right now. It will really, really help them to survive.
All right, I'm going to say this right now. One player is going to win 4,000 ice if Hardik can backdoor this victory. If he can sneak the crystal with Kaku, I will give one winner. How much did I say? I don't even remember
4,000?
anymore. 4,000 ice if we see a backdoor win with Taka. We'll see.
I think we might.
We'll see what happens.
Could definitely happen.
You love those games where you're like, I'm going to sell stuff. I'm going to buy 3 boots. I love doing it with Arden because you can actually clear that base wall with throwing down the gauntlet.
This is going to be interesting if he's going to do it because he has no
Hammers,
damage.
is, of course, they're backing off. They don't want to give up the backdoor. And Nemesis, their style is just to kind of do their thing. It's not to kind of be extra flashy and do things just for fun. But it's definitely a possibility if it doesn't close right here. They might just force a fight and end them.
Most definitely. So
But
right
this
here-
would definitely not qualify. It's got to be a complete surprise where Taka gets behind Hammers and finishes the crystal. If so, someone is going to win a truckload of ice. Instead, we have a regular team fight. Griswold caught with a Yummy Catnip Frenzy. A Verse of Judgment going back the other way is going to drop Hardik. They turn on Senpai. He's going to go down. Kalexti is caught all alone. An Achilles shot, a lot of damage being put out, and he goes down as well. And that is going to be a traditional GG. So we will do the normal ice. We will not see the Taka backdoor today.
Nope, not today. Maybe another time. But pretty good showing from House of Hammers. They did put a lot of hurt onto Nemesis early on, but Nemesis was able to take it in the end. So,
All right. So Nemesis is officially our first King of the Hill. Mm-hmm. It is going to take a lot to knock them off that pedestal. We have seen Gangstars take them down in the past.
Oh, yeah.
There are a lot of teams capable of scoring a win against Nemesis. GG. But, it is going to be an uphill battle to knock them off that perch.
most definitely. So right here, looking at the details, Koshka sending a lot of love out to everyone. 6 Oak build, pretty common build on everyone who finishes the game. And, I don't know, the Aftershock coming out from Senpai, pretty good. Nemesis has a lot of health on their team, so the Aftershock is going to be doing a lot
Griswold
of
with the
damage.
post-match Zelda build.
Most definitely. Hey, you only need 4 of them to get a heart. 4 heart pieces is enough. You don't really need to go for 6. The 5th and 6th one don't even do anything.
So maybe Halcyon Hammers will go for a Triforce.
Maybe.
All right, so that is game. We're going to do more ice. We're going to do some viewer games. And show the newsfeed real quick, if you'd be so kind on your device.
Newsfeed?
Yeah.
All right, let's go and show this newsfeed. Do.
Ban Fuji is too overpowered, some
gotta
say.
GG. GG.
And
Whoops.
you can do it. One more up. there you have it. There's the in-game feature. And Nemesis, you don't have to refresh it. That's all. That's what it is. So go back to the top. So it was showing like Nemesis. They're at the top. They're in the claw. They are the reigning kings of the hill.
Mm-hmm. So
And a really good video there from Shinkaigen on building crawl post his buffs in 1.3. So watch that as well.
Most definitely. So good game to all those guys. Thanks for playing, and let's get some more ice going and a few viewer matches.
Yeah, make some viewer matches happen.
Let's make some viewer matches happen.
Remember that guy if he's online.
Yep.
Okay, and let us know if he is. All right, let's do some ice. Make sure you're following the channel, people. Hello, by the way. If you joined us late, I'm Playoff Beard, here with the magnificent Ready Player One.
Hi.
She calls all the shots. She just,
All of them.
or moves us around all day, tells us what to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Z-Kent.
All right.
Kills all of the things.
I can't, he's kind of famous. All right.
Not really.
Let's do some winners.
Oh.
Is that-
Rivarium.
That's not Ira though, is it?
So as usual, I'm just
I
going to be
think
randomly
Rivarium
inviting
might be
people.
Ira. I'm going to do an extra winner because I think this is actually a friend of ours, and that doesn't feel right. All right, 1,000 ice for Rive, and you don't count, dude, because you can walk over to the lair if you wanted to right now. All right, so next winner.
Forning_VG.
Why does
you
that
are a winner. Why
sound
do I
dirty?
feel dirty
I
saying
know.
that?
Say it one more time.
Forning_VG. You're a winner.
Winner,
Nice, hold on.
1,000 ice for Forning. I want everyone to blame Hardick that there's not a 4,000 ice winner because he didn't have the cojones to backdoor with Taka in that situation.
Hey, how is he supposed to know?
Alright.
He's busy playing a match.
Oh, you know what? I wanted to bring something up while we have a second. We're going to do more ice winners. But I was rewatching that, the iPhone commercial that Apple put out that's got Justin Timberlake and Jimmy Fallon in it. And you know that moment where he's like, why would you buy an Eclipse Prism in this situation?
Well, now you
and
know.
The dude also has Minion Candy. And you're like, this is a funky build. It just occurred to me. Justin Timberlake and Jimmy Fallon were playing Ultimate Bravery. I just figured it out. Why would you buy an Eclipse Prism in that situation? Because Ultimate Bravery told you to.
There you go.
Yeah, I think they were playing Ultimate Bravery. That just occurred to me the other day when I saw the commercial again.
That is a
All right.
pretty good reason.
Let's do some more ice.
All right, let's get one more person invited into here. Astro Potato, what a great name.
Newbie
I'm gonna invite
Yaj, you have won
He's
1,000
winner,
ice.
Newbie Yash. Congratulations. This is completely random. I hit the roll button and it just gives me a winner.
One more.
Whatever Ready Player One says.
Nava Aha is a winner of 1,000 ice.
Aha.
Nava Aha
Ahaha.
is a winner. Congrats.
We have a very silly office.
So you just need to send a private message to Vainglory on Twitch, and we will make sure you get your ice. Oh, that's right. Thank you, Naja Snake. I did promise a additional kind of small informational reveal, and that is Captain Nito has confirmed that whatever it takes, he will solve simultaneous match start for update 1.4. So that means no matter how, right now, most of you know, if you're on an older device, you're going to spawn into the game later than someone on a new device. It's not an intended advantage. It's just by virtue of the fact that we didn't have gated match start. I haven't seen it yet, but Captain Nito has promised you that... Not you, you, that in the next update, we will have simultaneous match start. So whether you're on an iPhone 6 Plus or whether you are on a, hand-me-down device of yesteryear,
That's a mouthful.
you will spawn into the game at the same time or leave the platform at the same time or,
All right.
something
you got this
important.
game going. Let's do this. Gonna hit that private match button. Beep. Here we go. Here we go.
All right, awesome.
What should I play?
What should you play? Oh my goodness. Wait, let's let the people decide. Who should, which hero
It has to
should
fit into team comp.
Zekent play? No, it doesn't.
Now it's just being mean to my team.
Which hero should Zekent play? Everyone tell us.
It's gonna be Jewel. It's totally gonna be Jewel.
Well, no, I see.
it's
It's
not.
all over the board right now.
Okay.
No trend emerging just yet.
A lot of petals.
I've seen a lot of, but it's not going to be
It's
the petal
mostly
skin.
petals.
It's not going to be the petal skin today. So if that's why you're asking, I see the most is petal and crawl. So one of them.
Okay, I'm gonna play. Yeah, sure. What the heck? Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. The bug petal skin not going to be in this game because that is what will be in the next update.
I haven't played petal in a long time, so this is gonna be interesting. I'm gonna go weapon.
Some requests to play the Nightmare Goat.
The Nightmare Goat.
Not going to happen. Hi there, bonkers. Awesome.
Bow, 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 bow. Here we
The
go.
battle for the Halcyon Fold has begun.
Am I going lane? I don't know if I'm laning or not.
I will be right back.
Goodbye.
Tell people about
It
playing
appears
petal.
I am not laning.
Tell us about Jungle Petal.
So jungle petal. I have no idea how to jungle petal. So this is gonna be a really interesting game. Hopefully it goes okay. I have actually never. Well, I've played jungle petal a few times, but I don't know how to actually play it. But I think it's
Do you have a
okay.
plan?
I have no plan. My plan is to farm and hope that we do okay later.
It's a good plan. It's a solid plan.
I do like my plan. I do have good plans, don't I?
You do.
Why, thank you. Alright, so I need to hit level 2 as soon as I can so that I can get my minions, and this is actually extremely important for petal. Without minions, I'm literally just not going to do anything in the jungle. Oh, let me get this. Yes. Oh, I need one more. So I'm not level 2 yet. This is rough. This is rough. Give me this.
You're almost there.
Oh, I'm still not level 2. Tragic. What do? I'm just sitting here at level 1 with no minions.
A lot of seats.
Oh, no, I'm good.
There you go.
All is well in the world. Oh, now look at this. I'm gonna clear things so quickly. I love this. Yeah. Kill everything.
Now you're gonna kill everybody's.
I'm totally killing everyone's things.
Taka's gonna get mad.
Oh, Taka is fighting someone. I'm going to save you, Taka.
Oh no, you're not.
I totally am going to save him. Look at this. I'm totally saving him. I'm totally saving him. Look at this. Oh, there's a Cruel here. What's Cruel gonna do? He's gonna hit me. This is actually hurting a lot. But it's okay, because I'm hitting him. Take that. Oh, there's Taka here.
Oh.
But it's okay, because I have a million petal seeds, and I'm totally okay. That's the power of petal seeds. The heal over time is super awesome.
Make sure you're following the channel
Oh, what a jerk, this guy.
so we can do a thing. Maybe we should do a
I'm
thing.
totally dead.
Oh no.
Well,
You died.
I'm totally dead.
We could like totally nerf Zekent by putting the scarf plushie in
I don't
his
think I need a
face.
nerf. I have no idea how to play petal already.
Enemies
Things are going pretty rough. I thought I was laning. If I was laning, things might have been okay. But there's totally a scarf plushie in my face. This is very
In your
distracting.
personal bubble.
No, not quite yet. Oh, now it is.
Is
Oh,
it
it's touching me now. Oh,
caressing
God.
your skin
Ah.
with its eyeball?
Ah!
Is this your favorite?
Ah!
Is this your favorite thing ever?
This is totally not my favorite thing ever. Confirmed. On stream. Not favorite thing. What
wants
is
to
going
play.
on?
Oh.
Oh my goodness, Scarf. What are you doing?
Oh.
What are you doing, Scarf?
Terrifying.
Please.
You're
Please,
next.
Scarf.
No, not my Zekent's bubble's open again.
My bubble's totally okay. My bubble does not need to be have any invasions.
Where's Ed the Shred? Ed the Shred was in Japan launching.
Yeah, he was.
Bangalore
He
in
tried
Japan.
real hard to hard carry that match.
He tried
He
real
did
hard.
a pretty good job.
Alright, I need to farm some more, but I have no
Cookie
farms.
Pro 99 wants to know how long it took for us to program the Vainglory engine, the evil engine.
Oh my God, he was working on that for years.
Yeah.
So
long,
the
long
Real
time.
Crow worked on that for a long time, and for a while it was just Captain Ito and the Real Crow working out of one of their apartments, like in a just around dirty
Still
dishes
in.
in a kitchen, eating ramen. Eventually, they brought in Nansen, who kind of added
I found the Taka.
the business acumen that they needed,
Oh,
and then surprise birthday with all the brains, and away they went. Yeah, but it was years
I found
working on the
Taka.
evil engine.
Many moons.
Oh, Taco
So
disappeared.
Zaken's only
Oh, we want to know who the ice winners were. I can totally recap that. And if you are on this list of ice winners, I have a little bit of time while Zekent loses here, so you can totally just tell me your player name
Why,
in
thanks
real
for my
time,
confidence.
and I can write it down, and then you don't have to worry about it.
Zaken, I believe.
All right, as long as you believe,
I
then
believe.
all will be
Winners,
well.
winners recap. All right. If you're on this list, if you are Yesh92 or Darling Quad Zero or
We can totally win this
Wondrous
fight. Fight! Yes!
Fight, so when you say fight, then you win the team
This
fight.
is true.
That's fantastic.
This is
This is a tip
this
from
high-level play.
former Team Curse MOBA Pro Zekent says to win a fight,
You say
yell
fight.
fight out loud.
See, look, we're winning
in
this
your
fight.
home.
Oh, we won the fight. See?
Oh.
It works.
Fight, fight, fight!
It clearly works.
Confirmed.
So Yesh92, Darling Quad Zero, Wondrous Hello. We butchered that name earlier. It's clearly Wondrous Hello. Bsob, Quar 97. Well, we got his. Cookie Pro 99. Optic Beast 73. We got yours. Sam Ooper.
I just got crawled really hard.
Rive, you won the ice, which just bothers me because you're right down the street. Forning VG, Nubiaja, and Nava Aha. Just totally if you're on that list, just drop your, we got tons of lag.
We got tons of lag. We are dropping frames, but it's done dropping frames, so it should be okay now.
Could they hear me while we're dropping frames?
I don't know. Maybe.
All right, I'll reset. Okay, I'm going to do the winners recap again. Sorry about the lag. We're in a super, super old building, this old Oddfellows Lodge, and we just have crazy stuff happen all the time. All right, so if you are one of these winners, tell us your Vainglory player name. All right, Yesh92, we got yours, and it is Yesh92. That's very surprising.
A very simple name.
All right.
I love it.
So-
Nava Aha's Dark Shot with a capital D.
How do you know that?
Allied
That's
hero
it. You see it?
Where
unfortunate.
is it? How do you spell it? Oh, there it is. I found it.
Dark
Dark Shot. All right, we're making progress.
We're
I'm getting
there.
ulted. This is very sad time.
Do
Oh, he
it.
ulted my Munyon.
Doer says our audio is 100% intact.
Sweet.
Thank
That's
you,
lovely.
Doer.
All right. Darling Quad Zero. Okay. So I'm reading. So we're going to host Exlana after the stream, and we're going to have more ice to give. She's going to have more ice to give away. And then later on, 6 p.m. Pacific, Ms. Vixen will also be streaming Vainglory. It's like
Sweet.
so fun. Her stream is so amazing, and dude, subscribe to her channel. Make her do the sprinkler dance while she's playing. There's nothing more entertaining than that. So 6 p.m. Pacific for Ms. Vixen. Immediately after this, we have Exlana. It's going to be good times. Nice, I love it. Noob BJ, I got his IGN here too. Drop your player name in here if you want ice, and
All
we
right.
will make sure we took care of you.
Cookie
I wanna get
Pro
into a fight.
99 is Cookie Pro 99 in game.
For real?
For real.
I want to play a game with Cookie. No, I want to play a game against Cookie Pro 99. That would be like the best name. You'd be like, Cookie Pro 99 is
Taking out Cookie Pro 99.
freaking melting me. This is horrible. I don't like cookies anymore. I want oatmeal.
No,
All right.
It's pretty
Little
good.
Chopper, the date for the Android version. We are currently in beta right now with no hard launch dates set quite yet, but I would stick to our official blog in the forums for the latest
right.
news.
Android. Go to this link if you care about Android, because you will probably get in, and then you will be happy, and life will be good.
I do like life being good. Oh,
that's-
I ran into a mine. Life is not good when you run into mines.
So, as I said earlier, in case you weren't tuned in, we're just starting this King of the Hill thing, and because we're in North America, we kicked it off with North American teams because that was the easiest thing for us to manage and figure out if it was a terrible idea
Yep.
or if we didn't know what we were doing. But we are definitely going to span the globe with this. So next week is going to be EU guilds competing, and then we'll continue to span the globe so long as the time zones don't just make zero sense whatsoever.
Most
So if
definitely.
you are an EU guild, definitely drop a, Vainglory Game on Twitter or Playoff Beard VG on Twitter. Let us know that you're interested in playing in King of the Hill matches next week during the official dev stream. We're going to be moving to EU server next week, and the viewer game after this game will be an EU server game as well.
Alrighty, up. Things are happening. Things are happening. Do we want things to happen? Oh, there's a. Oh boy.
All right, if you are.
Wait, I'm gonna press R. I'm gonna press my ultimate.
oh,
Things are exploding. Things are exploding. I'm exploding things. Please hold.
He said he's gonna press R. I love it. Trigger your
Oh,
ult
I
with
did.
R. You know, the reason you died is because you tried to hit the R key to trigger your ult.
This is true.
Which
I don't
is
recommend
not
hitting
gonna
the R
work
key.
in a mobile game.
It does not work.
All right. If you are Darling Quad Zero, if you are Wondrous Hello, if you are B-Sob, if you are Sam Ooper, if you are Forning VG, tell us your player name in chat, and we will make sure you get your ice. Otherwise, you know, if you're watching the replay later, send a private message to Vainglory on Twitch, and we will make sure it gets taken care of.
Mm-hmm. Things are rough. I need some armor. I'm gonna get so much armor this game. It's gonna be awesome. I'll just be glowing with armor.
Darling Quad Zero, I see you in there. Did you tell us? Hold on. Darling.
Quad Zero. It sounds like some sort of upgrade.
No, it's just 4 zeros. I just made
Oh.
it sound better.
Fine. You like dashed all my hopes and dreams now. It's really sad.
Oh, and the sadness is that his in-game name is only Darling 00.
Oh,
So he needs
Disappointing.
he needs an upgrade.
he does.
All right. I'm going to hold out hope for Wondrous Hello. I really am. Only the winners, the randomly selected winners, does it matter to put your player name. If you are not one of the randomly selected winners, then you are, maybe someone will add you to a party and it will be exciting.
This is true.
Can we please repeat the reveal? Hey, X Maverick, he's an awesome broadcaster of Vainglory. Could you please repeat
got
the
fireballs
news
in the face.
reveals for those of us who came late? So, the news reveals. We revealed Bug Pedal. You can see Bug Pedal at the following link, Bug Pedal, and then later when we get the video up, you'll be able to see Bug Pedal in game. Wondrous Hello's name is Wondrous Hello. That makes me so happy because it's a really good name. So we revealed Bug Pedal skin, the skin that's coming for Pedal soon, and we revealed that 1.4 Captain Nito promises us, even though it's not done, Captain Nito promises us that 1.4 will include simultaneous match start for all players so that you will not have to wait a half an hour on an older
Ooh,
device.
we killed everyone.
Ooh.
We killed all the people.
You should do something.
I'm totally gonna push now. This is what happens when you kill something. You, just push.
You
Do a
should.
thing.
You should do something.
There's
Chuck,
nothing to do.
Chuck 575757 wants to know: does attack speed affect Munions?
I have no idea. I have no idea. Do you know?
Do they chomp faster?
I literally do not know.
I don't. We'll find out.
This is
We'll
something we have
confirm.
to ask T Cheesy.
All right, forming VG.
So Kent, you did a thing.
I did a thing. I'm
All
so
right,
proud
I got
of
your
me.
name, dude. The
All
sad
right.
thing is there's so many players out there who are like, I know the answer to that.
This is
I will
true.
put the answer in the chat. And you should, because it just so happens that neither of us play a lot of pedal.
Allied unit
Oh, here we go. Oh. Come on, Ice Blaze, please, help.
Oh, I love it. B-Sob.
There we go.
Shopping. He's shopping.
B-Sob
shopping.
getting in on the action. I love it. All right. Who is left?
Things are turning around.
You're impressive.
Sam Ooper is the only person remaining that we don't have a player name from.
Smooper.
Smooper, come on,
Sam
Smooper.
Smooper.
Don't be a sad little Smooper.
Come get your eyes.
Oh, you too.
So, I mean, I'll tell you what I think based upon past experience is I believe that the Munions are entirely crystal oriented. They're just ability based. I mean,
Okay.
that's what I believe is the answer.
Well, my ability-based minions are chomping down this gold mine,
All by yourself.
all by my lonesome. Good job,
Gold
me.
now collected.
I'll give myself a pat on the back. So once I get some armor, I think I'm gonna be extremely hard to take down.
Blaze
oh,
23
Team
Wild
Sandfight.
wants to know, is that the Z-Kent from Team Curse? It absolutely is.
That's me.
One of the best supports you've ever seen. The off-meta build hero and former coach as well on the big stage.
Good times.
That is that guy right there. He's sitting next to me.
I keep
I
getting
feel
confused.
incredibly
Feel
honored.
Star power?
I do. I'm,
So
a,
much
I'm,
star
a, I'm a
power.
little bit starstruck.
Do you feel support?
Do I feel supported?
Yeah.
I'm supporting
Always.
him.
Always.
It's like I can feel the Janna aura just coming off of him. It's so good. It just, you just want to be right there.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, you push people away while you
Sweet.
heal them. It's not
I'm
even a
being able
Janna
to-
thing
No,
anymore.
get away
It's
from
just
me.
a Z-Ken
Oh
thing.
no.
You don't want to run next to me? It's okay. I'm gonna press my. Ult.
Oh, you got hurted.
I am in pain.
You were blessed. All right.
It's okay. It's worth. Look at my team. We're just killing them. Oh, Taka's coming in. Oh, Taka, please. Oh, Taka. Why you gotta do that?
Some people saying they're Smooper in disguise. I do not believe.
Alrighty. Let's get one of. I'll get one of these things. That should drastically reduce the damage I'm taking. And I'm just gonna be a tanky pedal.
Keep watching every week. We will have more reveals. You might even see another skin if you tune in next Friday.
Tiny gold
It's
pieces
possible.
collected.
Why is Darling Quad Zeros changing his IGN? This is very confusing unless these are two different people and someone is trying to fool me. Darling with a capital D and Quad Zero. No, that looks legit. All right, I'll write that down too. I'll figure it out. I think you just mistyped it the second time, but that's okay. I got it already. All right, so we got everyone except Smooper. If Smooper doesn't come through, then I'll do an extra ice winner for somebody else.
We're killing
Sounds
Star.
good. Alright. Where's the other team?
Kogel wants to know, will the skin system be revealed will the skill system be revealed when there is a skin for every hero or before then? The skin system will be revealed in update 1.4, full stop.
I found some people.
We are not guaranteeing that every hero will have a skin in update 1.4, but the skin system will be revealed in update 1.4 for sure. And what I would strongly recommend is that when we go down for server maintenance for 1.4, that's still a ways out, but when we go down for server maintenance for 1.4, we will do a special dev stream, and you will definitely want to tune into that, and I'm sure you'll get a bunch of information that you're looking for.
Most
I
definitely.
think Samooper left us.
Smooper, you can't just leave us like that. Can't just leave us hanging.
Everyone just can we put a Smooper in the chat?
Ooh,
Can we just get a Smooper here? Everyone give me one of these, and we'll see if we can find Smooper. I want to
call him three
see a
times.
million Smoopers in the chat, and if he still doesn't show up, then someone else is going to get a lot of ice. But the community will send out the beard signal for Smooper, and we'll see. Everyone give us a Smooper. There they come. Now they're coming. Smooper, get off the pooper.
That's a good one.
Oh, yes, I live. Oh, we won. Oh, wow, we killed all of them.
You did kill
Cool.
all of them.
I did not even realize we did.
yourself?
Oh, I love seeing
I had
all the
such a good
Smoopers.
teammates.
Somewhere, Smooper, phone is blowing up. He's like, what is happening with my life? I've never been so popular. It's very
Hey, maybe
exciting.
he has been that popular. Who knows?
Maybe, we don't
Maybe
know.
Samooper is very popular.
It could be Justin Timberlake. We
It's
really
true.
don't know.
Samooper had to play a match, maybe.
It could be Tactical Pinup Girl.
Could be.
It could be Monster D-Face.
Could be
Could
so
be.
many
It could be
people.
Eclipsium. We really don't know. We really don't know who Snooper is.
Can I be Smooper?
You could be
Yes, you
Smooper.
can.
Maybe.
Oh.
I don't know. All right. He's not going to show. I'm going to do another ice giveaway. I'm going to do it right now. I'm not even going to wait.
Well, I'm gonna take this turret.
Derp the Duck wants to know if we think Haddle can take the Kraken alone.
Yes.
She can.
100%.
I've done it before.
100% chance that's a yes.
Confirmed.
Confirmed.
All right. Smooper the Happy Pooper. Okay. Let's do a new one. You can read it. You can do it.
Reading hard.
Reading is hard.
Reading is hard.
Min rules. You just won 100 eyes.
Just 100? That's so rude. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Everyone else wins 1,000 ice.
Except for
But
Min
you
rules.
get 900 fewer ice because Ready Player One is stingy.
I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
101.
Is a winner of 101 ice? Why?
Only 100. Sorry. That's
No,
just how it
I'm
is.
totally gonna give you more ice than that. All right.
Ooh, that's some
You
good damage
are
coming
also
out.
winner of ice. Congratulations.
Take that.
That is so rude. I don't understand.
That is pretty rude.
I don't understand why. But congratulations. If you are here, tell us your player name.
Oh, we got him.
Oh.
This might be game.
How'd it go, man?
We're winning, sort of.
How do you like your Shiver Steel Tension Bow Aftershock metal jacket?
Love this build.
This build's good.
Oh, look.
Pretty good build.
It's here.
Is Smooper here?
Min rules. No, not Smooper.
Okay, I can't kill
if
this guy.
Smooper shows after all of this, someone else
We're
is
taking
getting
ice
is
away.
getting a ton of ice. It's going to be amazing, but I don't think it's going to happen. Just like Hardik isn't going to backdoor the crystal in time.
Nope.
All right.
Is it?
Yeah, I got you, darling. Don't worry. I got you.
I'm fully
What happened?
decked
You
out.
didn't finish?
He died.
Well, I
Did
didn't
he die?
die.
Come on.
I decided to recall because I'm a nice
What
person.
is this
No,
garbage?
you're drawing it out.
I am.
Oh, there's another chance.
You want to make it
I'm
hurt a
gonna
little bit?
I'm gonna extend this. The offer still holds. The Taka, if the Taka can backdoor the win, the offer from before still holds.
Well, I'm just gonna not end the game then.
No, it's you got to do what you got to do. That Taka's got to get off the Smooper if that's gonna happen. All right,
I'm
we'll
dead.
see.
But it's okay. I'm opening a chance for Taka to go backdoor. He's got this. I
No?
believe.
All right, let's follow the Taka. Put the spectator on the Taka.
I'm totally a spectator. This is not working
No,
out
he's
very well
seeing
for us.
all the people. Why is this is the opposite of good. It's a good juke there though. I like that. That juke would have made autocorrect proud with the Fox Hunt mode. It's almost like we're playing the Fox Hunt mini game right now, except you're not allowed to
Fox
buy
on Fox
Crystal
Violence.
Power. It is, or Panda on Panda Violence.
Oh,
I don't know. It depends on your beliefs.
just a lot of violence.
It's a very personal, belief system, whether it's a red panda or a fox.
Or both.
Hey, you made it out.
Are skins going to cost ice or glory? We're not revealing how the system works yet, but it is going to be a full-fledged system, so stay tuned.
It is a secret. No one can know.
Hello to Exceptions VG, really fun broadcaster. A lot of people here. It's really good. What happened to your Taka?
He got killed.
No, he went
No,
home.
he recalled.
Oh wait, there he is. He was hiding behind your Lotus Throne.
Taka's just really, really sneaky.
I tried to start a stream for me and my guild on Twitch, however, I was unable to figure out how to get the resolution to be compatible with Twitch requirements. So NSMC99, check the forums where Zkent posted a guide, and there was also a really good video. It was either by X Maverick or King Alading. Why am I not? I feel like I didn't say the name right. Did a good video that helps with that as well. I'm gonna find that.
Min Rolls wants to know how much ice he or she is actually getting.
Oh, you'll get 1,000 ice, unless 101.
Only
101
101 for
ice.
you.
That's just so rude.
That's just how it is.
I just don't understand. I can't find it. Oh well, it doesn't matter.
I'm sorry, Sheebley.
I'm going to end the game
101 makes it
because our
even.
Taka has died.
It makes it a palindrome. All right,
The game is ending.
the game is ending. There will be no winner of
Unless I die.
4,000
Oh,
ice.
no.
GG. GG.
Cheers.
All right, the next game for all you glorious accented Europeans out there with your selves. All these adjectives went through my head, but I couldn't pick one. If you are on EU server, you should add Zkent. Is it Zkent
I
EU?
think it's
Zkent
Zkent
underscore
EU.
EU. So Zkent EU. He's going to play on the EU
Let
server
me swap my
in the
New York
next
cam.
match. Yeah, so you don't
Can
give
you
away
look
your
up what my
password
email
again.
is?
What?
Can you look up my email for that account?
Oh, sure. I can do this. Hold on. Let's see.
GG. Thank you to B Raven, Ice Plays, You Think You're Sick, PQ Cube, Dark Wolf, and Daydreamer625 for playing with me.
Cookie Pro wants to know how long Playoff Beard's been with Super Evil.
I have been with Super Evil for over a year. It was a year on Thanksgiving. My first day actually working was Thanksgiving.
Nice.
So it was a year in late November.
We're so thankful for you.
Oh, can I have a hug?
Yay. And
Hugs for
Player
everyone.
one is fun to work with.
And Zaket joined us.
A little bit before Thanksgiving, I think.
Oh,
Not
boy.
before me.
No, this previous
Oh,
Thanksgiving.
a year later.
1 year later.
It all blends together around here. We don't
It's
sleep.
true.
We just
All
work
right.
on updates.
My account is Zekint, capital Z, and capital EU at the end.
I'm unlocking box for you.
You can unlock all the things for me.
You're fine otherwise, I think. All right, Zkent EU. We'll put it in the chat.
Let me add people first. 1 second.
Zkent EU. Hooray, the ice has melted. They're waiting for ice and the ice is melted. All right, let me do some ice. Did I do ice? I can't even remember what's happening anymore. Okay. First ice winner for this round.
How much are we giving away?
101.
Well, for this round, we're going to let Ready Player One randomly select how much ice it is.
Randomly. Oh.
Well, by randomly, I mean it's random for us and not for you. How much ice will the first person get?
5 million.
5 million. No, we don't have that much ice.
Fury would not allow us to give away
Fury-
5
Fury
million
would kick,
ice.
Kick me out of the building, and I would never.
And
ever.
Mightier would complain that I broke the system.
Let's do 1,234 ice.
All right, I'm going to 1,234 ice on the line.
Woo!
Here it comes. Make sure you're following the channel. The winner of 1,234 ice is 2 great chains combined.
Wallbox.
Wallbox is a winner.
What a name. All right, let's start inviting these people. I'm going to invite British
1,000
One.
ice. If you like
Hero
Starbucks
Yitz-
or you like Walmart, you will love Wallbucks and his
Shad
1,234
Yes, 92.
ice. Congratulations.
And Icy Dragon 68.
Tell us your player name in chat. Wallbucks, what is your player name? All right,
Is
so
my husband's name Ready Player 2? Nope.
Nice
it
try.
would be good though.
Is that
Then you could
VIC?
totally like do the Konami code with the select in it.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, that would be good.
That would
All right.
be amazing.
Icy Dragon, join us. We're waiting on Icy Dragon
So,
68.
if memory serves, the last time Zcant did a viewer match in EU region, you got your rear end handed to you
by
by
Shin?
the Europeans.
I think it was by Shin.
Oh, is Shin trying to snipe with
Shin
Shin
totally
EU?
killed me.
Oh, he's trying
It
to
was
snipe.
great. Icy Dragon is not joining us. So I'm going to invite no mercenaries.
Wallbuck says yes, yes, and his IGN or her IGN is Wallbucks. All right,
That's
fantastic. 1,234 ice, the most ice to date. Something tells me, though, in Price is Right style, the next winner might be. You're not truly?
All right, here we
One
go.
ice. All right.
No, that would
I'll
be
do an
this
extra
up.
winner. I'll do an extra winner. We can do it.
No,
Oh, I don't have Celeste.
The
Okay, I'm playing
following-
Vox. Let's play some Vox.
Oh, I can do I can give you Celeste.
Vox.
I can give you Celeste.
Too late. I'm playing Vox.
All right,
No,
well,
you
that's
haven't.
good.
You haven't locked in.
Nope,
yet.
too late. I'm playing Vox. I've locked in. It's overs.
He voxed in. Okay.
I voxed in.
All right, we're going to do an extra winner, but because of Ready Player One, the winner this time will win 1 ice.
A single ice.
A single icicle of excitement that will get you 1 ice
Wait.
closer to something else.
Hey, you'll be extremely special. No one else has such an
No
odd
one
number
else
of ice.
will have 1 ice. General Tidfield wants the 1 ice. I can see people are excited about the 1 ice. Everyone wants the 1 ice.
1 ice.
Here it comes. The winner of 1 single ice
Whoops.
is
I need to stop hitting this home
Coding
screen.
Man.
Coding Man.
You won 1 ice.
Coding Man.
That's what you get for coding.
Congratulate. I can't spell
Please
congratulations.
tell us what you'll do with 1 ice.
1 ice.
All right, I am going Crystal Vox.
Everyone is going crazy for the 1 ice hype.
Has begun.
Coding Man, tell us your player name.
Tell us your
This
story.
is absolutely essential to win 1 ice.
This is very important.
Make sure you're following the channel because there's no way you're going to win 1 ice if you're not following the channel.
This is true.
This is very, very critical. Coding Man, this is so exciting. I hope you're here still. I hope you accept your 1 ice. I will look for you. If you watch this later, send a private message to Vainglory on Twitch and tell us because it will be an absolute tragedy.
If you missed on your 1 ice.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on. Let's move on and do some possibly more than 1 ice amount.
We're gonna give him a little bit more than 1 ice, right?
No, we're giving
This
him
is
one.
completely
This
up
is
to
it?
you.
This
No,
is
well,
it?
Coding Man gets 1 ice. Coding Man could win again. It's random.
This is true.
Nava Aha wants 0.5 ice.
I'm so sorry.
I'm not
Cody
going to
Man.
get into the decibels at this time.
Oh, I missed my CS. I'm so
I
sorry.
am
All
so
right.
sorry, Cody Man. I'm
She is-
so sorry.
Maybe, so this is actually a really good idea. So free safe, it says maybe Corpus will cost 1 ice.
Maybe.
The April Fool's hero technically could be considered 1 ice since it is just April Fool's.
Oh, look who's here.
Oh my goodness, off of the plane!
Straight from Tokyo.
Welcome back.
Look who's here.
Here.
Oh, thank you. I need cuddles.
There you go. Straight back from
Finn in the
Japan.
house.
Was Japan amazing? We love that match.
It was amazing. I didn't do a great job this last, but
Those ults were crazy though toward the end.
We are all
I kind
dead.
of got the hang of it slowly, but I was just face palming.
Thank you to AppBank. Thank you to Game Fighter and
It was
Stan Smith.
amazing, and our players in Japan are just amazing.
Yeah, it's really fun.
So cool.
It's really fun. Welcome back. She literally just got off the plane.
Yeah, my bags are right there.
Wow.
Welcome back.
Congratulations. We love
You
you.
came in just in
Evilton.
time to see my butt get kicked by the enemy team. So
And
our
Ready
butts haven't
Player
thoroughly
One
kicked.
just awarded 1 ice to Coding Man.
Good job. Good
Is
job.
very, very
Solid.
exciting. All right, let's so
Bye. I'm gonna go.
so how much ice is the next ice?
More than one? Maybe just one.
More than one. More than one. Less than 10,000.
I would hope so.
Very big number.
Don't break the bank on us, please. Fury is just in the next room. 30 seconds from now, when the stream catches up, Fury is going to run into this room swinging a bat.
I could see Fury from here. Doesn't look happy.
It's true.
How much ice?
How much ice? Let's do 1,000. We'll do it. I really.
That is so boring.
I hurt.
We gave
I
you the
hurt-
power.
I hurt Coding Man.
You did hurt Coding Man.
I did.
Can it at least not be exactly 1,000?
Okay. Okay.
Can it be 1,018?
Let's do 999.
Less. You are just a horrible person. Okay.
You are a terrible person.
999 ice to the next winner. Here it comes. All right, we're ready. 999 ice coming up. The winner of 999 ice is. It involves a lot of ones.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm not even know where to go with that.
You can,
Try again, Wayne. Try again.
KE1SD11.
is a winner.
You're a winner
Of
of
999.
999 ice
Congratulations.
That's a lot of icicles.
and a dinner date with Zakent.
Oh. I
Wow!
didn't agree to this one.
Wow! A dinner date with Zika. I feel like that should be the next one. No. We cannot guarantee a dinner date with Zika
We cannot guarantee
unless
it.
you live in the San Francisco Bay Area.
We can't
And even then, you can't carry it. You can guarantee it.
I'll book the table, but if Zakent doesn't show up, I don't know what to say.
All right, I'm going to try to figure out this K1 person's.
Did we ever find Coding Man?
Ow.
I don't know if we ever found Coding Man. Oh, there it is. It's very similar. And we got it. We got you, KE1s. We got you. This is very exciting. We're good with that one. All right. Next, I can't even remember how many we've done. How many have we done this time?
I can't count that high.
Let's do one more.
One more?
We'll do one more.
All right. I'm feeling a lot of pressure, playoff. Let's make it big. Is Fury around? Let's do 2,000.
How much?
534.
Oh, wait, it sounded like you were going to say 2,000. Why didn't
You're
you
a
go down?
terrible person. Fury gave her the look.
What happened?
She got the
Did
look.
Fury send you a subliminal, like a hypnotic suggestion? What was that? A telekinetic thought?
That was a prize of
How much? All right, I need a definitive answer.
2,000. We're gonna do 2,000 ice.
She's looking behind her. All right, 2,000 ice.
Don't tell Fury.
I don't know why it went to 534 briefly and then back to 2,000. All right, 2,000 ice next. This will be the last one of this round. 2,000 ice and a date with Ready Player One. Not guaranteed.
Maybe
Playoff.
guaranteed.
Maybe playoff Koshka, if you're lucky.
2,000 ice. I feel like this is a prior winner, but it's luck of the draw.
Oh, this is Hanfire.
Hanfire.
Hanfire, you have won 2,000.
Ow. Ow.
Congratulations. There will be more ice after this match, and there will be more ice on Xlana's stream. So, congratulations to the winner so far. It is completely random.
Killed.
I roll the thing,
Enemies impressive.
and people win,
Oh.
and that's how it goes.
Congratulations, Hanfire.
How's the match?
It's going okay.
How are you playing as somebody?
Vox.
It's going okay.
Your Vox, that's right, your Vox.
Vox.
It's going okay.
He just got the burn.
Don't worry, there will be more ice. So, Ked Susaka lives in the Bay Area, wants to win a date.
Well, there
Or
you
just
go.
grab a beer with Zekent.
With Zekent? What kind of beer does Zekent like?
I don't really drink too much beer. Scotch is pretty good though.
Scotch, going for the
Zekent
hard
is a
stuff.
Scotch man.
If you get just completely wrecked by Zekent, chances are he was drunk on Scotch at the time.
It's true.
We
Okay.
found Coding Man.
Whoa!
Coding Man, he's winning that one ice.
Whoa! There it is, Coding Man. Can we get some love for Coding Man? What is your player name, Coding Man? This is amazing. Coding Man.
Can we play a game with Coding Man? Coding Man, what server are you on?
I think we're done after this one.
Oh, sad.
Maybe next
Maybe in the
time.
future.
Next time. I'm sorry I did that to you.
You're just horrible, mean person.
I'm a very nice person.
Such a nice person. That's
On
exactly
most
what I said.
days.
Ooh, the Fox is doing work in this match. Oh shoot, I'm dead.
Is Zekent talking about the box in third person?
Coding
No,
Man
there's
is
two
here.
boxes. Both boxes are doing pretty well this
Coding
match.
Man is just extremely excited, but has not told us his player name. Tell us your player
Coding
name.
Man.
Tell us your player name, Coding Man. General says his IGN is Samooper. That is not the truth. But it would bring it all full circle in an amazing way. Can we go over the review? Oh, there it is! Xorg. I think everyone who's watching right now should add Xorg in-game as well so that they can see what he gets with his one ice.
Yes.
Or her. I don't know. But it is a Coding Man. It could be a woman behind the Coding Man.
Coding Man, I'm adding.
True.
It could be.
That is very possible.
Cash Cat, I have read Ready Player One.
Yeah. All right, we did it. We did it. I'm very exciting. No, mini-me rules, we are going to give you 1,000 ice. Don't worry. That's not a problem. It's not 101 for you. But Xorg did win one ice, Coding Man. That happened. And I'm kind of sorry. All right. It gets a little saucy here toward the end. So after this game, we are going to host Xlana. She's awesome. She's already on the air. She's going to have ice to give away, and that will be a good time. And then I will probably swing by Ms. Vixen's stream later on also when she goes on at 6, and that will be good times, and that will be fun. And so a lot of fun stuff coming up later today. We've been trying to give some love to both the Lev community-driven events and the Vainglory League Cups that have been going
here we
on,
go.
all community events.
All the damages are real.
So always keep an eye on the in-game news feed
They got
as
the
we
gold mine?
do things.
How?
The gauntlet went down and no mercenaries. Just gonna
hello.
die and it's so sad. I'm so sorry.
So many players.
Dart
wanted-
wants to know if he can donate
Oh my
99
gosh.
ice to Coding Man.
So many people want to donate ice. to Coding Man.
Wow, this is amazing. All right, this is what I would suggest.
And Min rules as well.
So somebody, maybe Kevin David, if you're watching, somebody start a forums thread with the ice donation fund for Coding Man, and we'll see what we can do. Anyone who goes to the trouble of buying ice just so they can hook up Coding Man, I think we'll make it happen. I think we will make it happen.
Most definitely.
Look at Playoff Beard.
What?
Just
What
looking out for
happened?
You're a
Coding
good
Man.
guy.
Oh,
Unlike this,
I thought
Ready
you
Player
meant
One
actually
person.
look at me,
Or we could just
which
look
I
at
would
you.
not
Everyone
recommend
look
for
at
anybody. Does Zekent help with programming? Zekent, just like most of us, is involved in pretty much everything. He gives a ton of input into new hero design and hero balance. He does all sorts of video stuff. He generally kicks our butts around the street and tells we know if the hero is OP when we're designing that hero because Zekent will do horrible, frightening things with that hero.
Or I'll get my butt kicked by that hero.
Yeah, Zekent's all involved in all the things like the rest of us.
So Alex wants the ice raffle to become a regular thing. Alex Z323.
You mean having you pick random numbers?
No.
Oh, gosh.
One ice.
Oh, to have one ice be a regular thing. Well, maybe we'll just bring Ready Player One back. I mean, whenever she's welcome on, whenever she has the time to be on. And if Ready Player One is here, we'll let her pick some ice values.
You guys are
And maybe the one ice will return, or we
They'll
could
be
have
so
the
excited
we could
every
have
time
the
they see
token
me.
one ice every broadcast, kind of like the last pick of the NFL draft, Mr.
So we all
Irrelevant.
got murdered.
It'll be the Ready Player One Ice Guild.
Yeah, not that I'm saying that Coding Man is Mr. Irrelevant, but yeah, so we could have a guild. We could have the One Ice Guild. Who wants to be in the One Ice Guild? I think
Me.
we'll get a lot of people
One
signing up
Ice
for that.
Guild.
What's the criteria? If someone wants to audition for the One Ice Guild, what do they have to? What conditions do they have to meet?
You have to be a part of the raffle every Friday when I show up.
Oh!
You have to win
win
your
the
way
raffle.
into it.
And you win a spot.
This is amazing. So right now there are only 2 members of the inaugural One Ice Guild, and we'll put this in the forums. It's Ready Player One
And Coding Man.
and Coding Man, who
Oh,
in game is Xorg. So Ready Player One and Xorg are the only members of the One Ice Guild. But we will add a member to the One Ice Guild every week.
Every week.
And as soon as we have 3 members, we
That's
can
a
we can
party.
have you take
That's
on
a
Nemesis.
party.
Just go
can take
straight
on
up
Nemesis.
against Nemesis. The One Ice Guild. I got money on the One Ice Guild taking down. I don't know if the One Ice Guild can beat Nemesis. Maybe it would be like 10,000 ice for
Coding
everyone
Man,
ever.
Are you vainglorious
Or
yet?
Double Glory Weekend. Maybe if the One Ice Guild can take down Nemesis, we'd get Double Glory Weekend or something. I have no
There
idea.
we go.
Yeah. All right. So
Well,
this,
Zekent is going to be honorary member.
this will be a thing. This will
Well,
definitely
I'm
be a
getting my
thing.
butt
Make
kicked
sure
right now,
you're
please
on
hold.
camera. It would be so
Am I
sad.
on camera?
I think you're mostly on camera, but sometimes not on camera. All right. Can you still be in if you win twice?
Oh, balls.
Oh.
I'm dead.
So then you would graduate maybe to the 2 Ice Guild and be the only member for the rest of
No,
time.
I think blood in, blood out. Once you're in, you never leave.
So this is important. So Pwned by Ukrainian, who is a very, very frightening member of Gangstars, and I've seen Gangstars beat Nemesis before, wants to know that if he wins 1 ice randomly, would he be forced to leave Gangstars?
Yes.
In order to be a member of the One Ice Guild?
Yes. Once you are in the One Ice Guild, you can be in no other guild.
100% yes.
That's just how it works.
It's
100%
exclusivity.
yes.
Very
I
exclusive.
heard I was
Very
disappointed to
exclusive.
hear that there was some internal strife with Zorro and all of them. I hope you guys work that out, but if not, there's always the One Ice Guild.
This is true.
All right.
Ice Guild. Somebody start a hashtag for that.
Hashtag One Ice.
Nemesis would throw the match if we put
Would
double
it
glory.
be-
No, we would know if Nemesis is throwing the match.
Would it be-
We know Nemesis's playbook, and we would know if they're throwing. And if Nemesis were to throw that match, it would be 0 Glory Weekend.
Ooh.
Yeah.
0 Glory Weekend
Don't
for
do
Nemesis.
that.
Double Glory Weekend or 0 Glory Weekend. The only problem is that Fuji is a little bit, he could go the
boy.
masochistic route and try to make
Oh,
the
my team has
community
got
have 0
diverted.
Glory Weekend.
That would not be nice.
It would not be nice.
Would not be nice at all.
Well, I am dead.
Hashtag One Ice Guild. Yeah, I want to see a lot of tweets for
Yeah.
hashtag One
I
Ice
want to
Guild.
see a ton of tweets.
You
One
got
Ice Guild.
aced.
Yeah, this is tough times.
Didn't anyone tell you? Didn't you watch like Ciderhelm video where it's like you
Don't get aced?
Don't get aced because then the other team will win?
Yeah, I should have paid more attention to those
Come
videos.
on, this is really. They're right in the
Dark
app.
Ice
Just hit
Dragon.
that 8 that's always there, and you will watch a video. Okay.
Alrighty.
So I do want, while we have some time here, I would like some advice. I would like some advice from the community. which is when we host Xlana, we want to do like a geeky chick. She does the geeky bomb, and you have all sorts of the raids, and they always have cool names.
Yeah.
Like if it was Chimera's raid, it would be like the Chimera raid. Are you on camera? You are on camera.
He
Good. Yeah. You did that art that we put in. Yeah.
Did you bring a snack?
So what I want to know is what should we call it when the official Super Evil dev stream goes and raids another channel? So when we raid Xlana's stream today, what do we call it? I don't want it to be like the Beard Bomb because this is Zekent's show. Like we need a name that encompasses everything.
I'm pretty down with it being the Beard Bomb.
Everything that we're about. So I need to know, like, what do we call it? What do we call it when we invade another broadcast?
I'm totally okay with it being the Beard Bomb, just saying.
What if we all just showed up and went,
I don't want it to be the Beard Bomb because you're the star of the show.
Death Goat Unite!
I am not the star of the show. You're the star of the show. So maybe someone has a good Zekent one, but...
No, we need to have some goats in there.
What do we call it when we bomb another channel? I need some good names. Are you doing this? Super Evil Death March. It has a ring to it. It's a little bit morbid.
That's pretty morbid.
It's a little dark.
a little dark.
It's a little dark.
I don't know.
Ice Bomb is not horrible. Plush Bomb is Corpus Crusade.
How about
I'm okay with Corpus Crusade.
The
That sounds
Goat
pretty cool.
Vasion.
how about set us up the bomb?
Oh, Super Evil Mega Raid. Silent 720. I think that's pretty good. That is
Pretty solid.
That is pretty darn solid. Corpus Catastrophe. Dev Drive-By. That's kinda, I don't know. That could mean a lot of things. Oh, Exclair going back to the Battlefield reference. Super Evil Heist. I can't do that. Heist. A lot of people have seen that show. Heist. I can't do it well. I don't think we can do that one because I can't say it well enough. All right, so far, I think the best name by far is the Super Evil, #Super Evil Mega Raid. Can anyone top that?
1 second fighting.
All your base belong to
1
us?
second fighting. Oh, scissors are in the way. Out.
You got Zekented? That's not terrible either. That's not terrible either.
Aha.
Oh, Zekent just did it
We're
then.
making a comeback.
Make a comeback with the thumbs up.
You come back, kid?
I'm gonna give 2 thumbs up.
If you didn't know, 2 thumbs up, you gain 50 crystal. It's not true.
Pretty worth it.
It's not true even a little bit.
It's about to be over. It's about.
Oh. Fight him, Cruel! Fight! Oh no, Cruel!
It's fine.
I can't even open my cookies. The sad part.
Really? There's like a notch in it. It's Japanese packaging, dude. There's like a
There's literally a notch right here.
Get
clearly
iced.
there's a notch.
Lair Lunge?
Thank you.
Lair Lunge. That sounds like an ice skating move.
The layer lunge.
The Vainglory Bomb. All right, I'm gonna call it right here, and we're gonna go with Silent 720's Super Evil Mega Raid. So that is what we will do. We will do a super. So here's the winner is Super Evil Mega Raid. So that is what we will put in when this match is over. When we host Xlana, we'll all put in Super Evil Mega Raid, and we all have to go to her chat and put that in, because you need to be in her chat anyway to be able to interact with her and win ice on her channel. So I'll put the link in there when it's time, so don't worry about that. All right. The unfolding, that's cool. That's cool. It sounds like that should come out in the lore. Sugar Venom, take note of the unfolding. I think that's something cool that we should work with. Yeah. All right. Vernan, we'll add lots of things over time. Lots of things. All right. There's a match taking place. It is on the European server. You have unleashed the Kraken. I've heard that's a good thing.
I generally like Unleashing the Kraken.
No mercenaries trying to save himself with a gauntlet. He's able to stun Zekent, but that ace buff, the Warhorn
We did it.
didn't help. the turret will go down.
Goodbye, turret.
96 minion score.
We're 11 and 20. This is great.
Video Villain says, bring out the evil Finn again. I couldn't agree more. The most entertaining Finn in the office.
There's only 2 of
Without a
us.
doubt.
Hurtful.
You just hurt Christian.
Allied hero killed.
If you can't see the video, you should refresh because we don't have a problem right now. I don't think.
This is true. There are no problems at the moment. This is a pretty good comeback. We're doing well.
Allied
Oh,
turret
let me just
destroyed.
count one of our turrets.
Unfolding.
The unfolding.
The unfolding.
With that voice.
I wish that was what we heard when we booted up the game.
Quickly recap the reveals. We showed Bug Pedal. We will get this video up and then you will be able to see what Bug Pedal looks like in game, but if you want to see the Bug Pedal article, go there. And then we also confirmed that 1.4 will include simultaneous match starts so that there
We're
will
gonna
not be an
win
advantage.
off of this. All right, Kraken, it's up to you.
You have been killed.
Kraken, Helga,
Come
you
on,
can do
Helga.
it.
I think she's going down.
Oh.
You can do it, Helga.
Oh, such sad times. It's okay. I have 3,000 gold. I will buy things.
Oh, it's so sad, Amanda.
Gold rich.
I'm rich. So much monies.
Ninja, is the Taka buff real? I mean, we fixed a bug in update 1.3, and that bug is a de facto buff because Taka will reliably crit. Taka's whole kit is revolves around critical strikes, and now Taka will actually do that when Taka is supposed to do that. So
Yes, pretty important.
that is a buff by virtue of a bug fix, but I know that Taka along with Jewel are in Captain Nito's Eye of Sauron. Poor Kraken is right.
Oh, Catherine's going in. She's going in.
Oh, Catherine! Catherine making the bum rush!
Oh,
It's such a
Yeah,
shame.
that was
Such a
lit.
shame that it's not Taka. Just show, there it is, Catherine. You can do it, Catherine. You have the reflex block. You have the
she's
things.
totally dead.
You died, but that was a good effort.
She's taking a nap.
Are we going to make a Vainglory store where you can buy shirts, plushies, and other evil things? That is what Fury is working on right now, and he has the store to the point where he can buy things, just no one else. Which is like the most super evil thing ever, so I'm hoping... Oh, he was talking about the 7 move speed on Taka. No, that was very much part of the April Fools. Yeah, that's not a thing. That is not a thing. But it would be amazing.
Oh,
Yummy Catnip Frenzy from Yesh92. Yesh92 made it into this match. It's a big day for Yesh92. That's an ice winner and a match with Zcamp.
we win.
A night to remember.
You can.
Unless Arnie can take me down,
Your
which
father.
is unlikely. My father
I
is
know,
fighting
you're
me.
Your
beating on your
father.
father. Don't want to be in Celeste's shadow anymore. Kiting till the cows, till the goats come home. That one's for the goat.
For the goat.
For the goat. For the memory of Corpus before he turned a nightmare. And GG.
GG, guys.
What a match.
Does Kraken have a lore? I'm sure Sugar Venom will have lore for Kraken.
Good
At
game,
some
everyone. So, thank you to British One, Hero YT, Yesh92, Shad Ox, and No Mercenaries for playing. Pretty close match. Like, we were behind all game, 15 to 25, but came on top in the end.
Oh, it's King Dingaling. That's why I knew it didn't sound right before. King Dingaling, the broadcaster.
Alrighty.
All right, so here, this is important. We are going to do ice. So stick here for a minute for ice. And after the ice, we're going to go do a super evil mega raid to Xlana's channel. So let's do the ice really quickly first. And, all right. How much ice?
How much ice are we gonna do? We are going to do
1,000.
Don't go crazy.
1,001. We'll keep the track.
No, you can't keep letting people into one ice club.
But no.
That's
That's
fine.
1,001 doesn't get
Make
you
it
in.
1,003.
Yeah.
All right,
There you go.
1,003
1,003 ice.
goes to.
Celsior with a beautiful picture.
Of a orangutan of 1,003 ice.
Thanks for playing, guys.
Congratulations. Send a private message to Vainglory on Twitch. The next winner Wait, what did I do? The next winner is how much ice?
1004.
1,004.
Such
She's
generosity.
losing. The creativity is going out the window.
We're getting tired.
That's what happens on
1,004
Friday.
is a winner of 1,004 ice.
Tony 53 times. It's many times, Tony.
That's so many Tonys.
1,003. I got to write down the numbers now, so I actually do this. This is horrible.
Are we going to do one more?
Yes, definitely one more,
going
and then
to
we're
5.
going to do a Super Evil Mega Raid.
Oh.
Wait, that's a prior winner of many.
Oh, that's
why is this
also-
thing so freaky? Okay, here we go.
Oh, boy.
Brand new person.
Le Wild Zura.
Mm.
You've won 1,005 ice.
What a great name.
It's this amazing amount of ice. Send a private message to Vainglory on Twitch. And now, what we are going to do is a Super Evil Mega Raid.
Mega Crade?
Super Evil Mega Raid here. So go here and type Super Evil Mega Raid. Xlana has ice to give away. Go there and do
Such
that
spam.
thing. And ice shall be awarded. And thank you so much for watching.
All right, see you guys.
We love you guys.
Farewell.